Before Jesse Technonica
Yeah.
and after Kiosk, Kristen, there was one Wade wife that might have been worse than them all, and her name is Alexis Williams, a.k.a. Allie. Allie grew up in between Lee County and Sarasota County, Florida. Allie has had many run-ins with the law. From drug charges and after getting sentenced to probation, Alexis just couldn't stay away from the drugs and kept violating her probation. The night of the murders, Wade Wilson was at a bar called the Buddha. Alexis said on many occasions she met Wade Wilson that night, and that is why she started to hit him up on the kiosk. Alexis started getting in communications with Wade Wilson, and she fell in love quick during the trial. She was the one that provided Wade Wilson with the suits, as you can see, many different colors, and she had to get the measurements just right. Alexis doesn't have one Wade Wilson tattoo. She actually has 2 Wade Wilson tattoos. During the trial, Alexis was seen on video from Law and Crime, and photos were taken of her being in Wade Wilson's corner. Her story has changed numerous times, and there is a channel that has documented all this. Alexis says she owns an ice cream shop in the Edison Mall in Fort Myers. Now, the owners previously left the store to her, and she allegedly changed the name to Allie's Place, where you can see here she made a GoFundMe for and has a total of $900 accumulated. But again, this is some funky business that she's doing behind the scenes, and this could be something she's doing to avoid paying taxes because the name of this business is not under her name. Allie, just because you put a sign that says Allie's Place in Happy Scoop doesn't mean you own it. Now, there's a possibility you could be a partner with somebody, but I hate to break it to you, sister. Your name is not on the LLC, and that's facts. Multiple inspections have been done in 2024 at Happy Scoops, and the business has had at least 5 violations due to cleanness. Allie is in school right now to be a hairdresser, and she has officially said she broke up with Wade Wilson now originally. She said it was because he was found guilty, but with the timeline of events, that's not what happened. You see, Allie found out about Jesse, and Jesse took her spot forever. Now in 2025, Allie has joined the Coral Cockroaches, and they have formed a group with Papa Steve called Fuck Jesse. But interesting enough, there never was a Fuck Wade because it's only Fuck Jesse because Jesse has that power of attorney. In other words, Jesse has the keys.
Wade Wilson, 349819. Dyslexic like a motherfucker. Lee County Jail, Sunday, June 30th, 2024, 10:49 a.m. One more time, I love you. Now, since you are telling me that you are choosing on your side to be done with the relationship, I can at least say thank you for letting me know this time instead of ignoring me for 2 months. Okay, then, I will let you go. Live and be what you need in you. Goodbye, Alexis.
If that name wasn't there, right, Alexis, I would swear Vivian wrote that.
Yeah, responding back, Wade Wilson. I love you, Alexis. Hope you can calm down at some time and backtrack on what you had just said and don't go that route of being that way. I won't stop you, but I will wait.
And now for your hosts, New Age Plug, Ronnie Blue Eyes, and DVS.
Okay, man. New Age Plug, you did it again. You already know what it is. It's the YouTube Streets Podcast, and we are here with Ronnie Blue Eyes and DVS Stuck in the System. What up, guys?
What up? We back.
Yo,
We back.
yo.
YouTube Streets Podcast. Shout out to the chat. Yeah.
Okay, the
Very
main
nice.
reason why we're doing this live tonight is because we have a trailer that came out from the Paramount documentary, and there's a lot of I can already tell you that this documentary is not going to be a documentary, y'all. Hear me out. I believe because look, they just put AI Wade Wilson in this trailer, an AI voice of Wade Wilson. That's not his.
Shit.
That wasn't no
Uh-oh.
call. That wasn't. And listen, I don't mind it. It is what it is.
Right.
We all
But
gonna
what
shit
you're
on
saying
him.
is they got plenty to take if they wanted to or needed to, right? But they chose to go with AI.
They chose to go with AI because it fit their handsome devil. I'm a devil. He put an AI, and we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that tonight, and I'm gonna point it out. But it's not a documentary. I want to say that first. It's a mockumentary, and it's no offense to Jumpsuit. Jumpsuit. I talked to him earlier today. He broke down some things to me that I'm going to mention on this live tonight. But first things first. Alexis, Allie, the one that used to buy the suits, you are a lying ass bitch. You have been lying since the beginning of this fucking case, and now we have you in this trailer lying your fucking ass off, and tonight we're gonna prove her fucking lies. I am
Why
done.
you
I am
always
done.
lying? Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
like we been saying, I don't believe you. Fuck around and leave you. Yeah, let's get into
Exactly.
it, man. Hit
And,
that like button if you like something.
and we got a special guest coming up tonight. We got Pino Raw Talk going to be up in a couple minutes as well. Fellas, I know DVS, I know at one time, during the case, you were in communication. You know, you were at one time I'm not gonna say that you were thinking Allie was like hot or anything, but you were in her comments at one time, correct?
Hey, good night, everybody. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Ramen. Shout out to New Age Plug, man. We're here. We're in the building. Yeah, I can't recall what the fuck you're talking about.
I just remember her being in a lot. Oh, they blocked us. Remember this, right? She would be in her live doing the ice cream thing, and you would just come in respectfully, and then the coral cockroaches would block you.
Yeah, I'm always getting blocked somewhere. I always, leave my mark, and then once they find out DVS is here, block them. I get blocked real quick.
Yes, and okay. So first things first, let's play this trailer. That way, we got a little bit of an idea of what I'm gonna be. Just break it down. Let's play this real quick. I had to make it a certain format. My bad, Ronnie. Go ahead.
No, I was just popping shit, getting blocked. No cock.
Hey, don't be caught blocking. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this this video up, and I had to make it a certain way because I don't want to get struck by Paramount. But
Right.
let's
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Let's get into it.
All right, this is the trailer now. Pay attention, guys. I had to speed it up a little bit, so if I got to play it twice, I will. Allie is in this trailer. Jumpsuit Pablo's not in the trailer, and I will discuss that at the end of this.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I stand here today to announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
Losing control.
I'm gonna be honest with you, son. Everybody in this state thinks you're a monster.
While locked up, this is when Wade began getting his face tattooed.
This case exploded on social media.
Wade Wilson.
The Deadpool killer.
This went worldwide.
Bang, bang, got looks that kill.
Women were absolutely enthralled with him.
He was building a cult following.
Hey, Kristen. Hello. Hey, Prissy, what's up, baby? I love you so much.
There's fans who have never met this man showing up for this trial.
I can't wait to get out. We're gonna have sex for hours.
To advocate for someone because you think he's handsome.
Even though he committed brutal and awful murders.
I started getting death threats because I had testified against him.
I was gonna get married to Wade before the trial.
I'm Zane Romero. I'm Diane Ruiz's youngest child.
The moment that I realized that I was done was during Zane's testimony.
I almost killed myself because I couldn't bear the idea of turning 15 without my mom.
He's still pulling the strings from a jail cell. He's got an army of wives. That's all he's ever wanted.
There's nobody behind those dark serial killer eyes.
A rage overcomes me. Just kill. 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 When I get that way, I become the devil.
When I get that way, I become the devil. That was never said anytime by Wade Wilson. That was AI.
Right.
The end of that is AI. There's AI mixed all in that. I challenge anybody to disprove I'm wrong and find where he actually said that.
No, I think you're correct. Not only that, I found a few spots where it sounded like it was AI, right? Because I've never heard him speak on that or say some of the things that was said in this intro. And it's crazy to see, the son of the victim, rest in peace to the victims, condolences to the families. But it's crazy to see that the son saying he almost took his own life. That's horrible,
No,
But
and I did hear Jumpsuit. I want to put that out. I didn't hear him when I originally listened to it or see him. He wasn't visible in the trailer, but we did hear his voice
you
right
heard
there.
it when it was sped up right there, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yep.
and another thing I caught, I just want to point out that I don't know if it was him, it could be the AI, but they did play a part where he admitted to manipulating, you know what I'm saying? And manipulating women, to be specific.
Well, that was the lure. I mean, that was one hell of a intro to whatever it is that they got going on documentary, or what was the word that you used earlier, Plug?
It's
Mockumentary?
this is not a documentary, in my opinion. From this trailer, this is a mockumentary, and for two reasons: one, you put AI in it; two, you put Allie in there lying, saying that she stopped messing with Wade Wilson because she listened to the bro. That's cap.
Fuck out
We got
here. Get out of here.
shout out.
You got
Listen,
receipts.
When
shout
it
out to
comes to
Zap girl,
Allie,
man. We have proof. We have fucking proof that she's a lying ass bitch.
Yeah.
well, Ali, she changes with the weather, man. She definitely goes with whatever the current is for the time being, and it makes her look better. I think she came in as, a supporter and really trying to get in with Wade and all that. But I think once she saw the shit got too hot, she said, you know what? I need to go onto the other side. And
Right.
Cora
I
and
mean, you can
Dexter,
speculate all you want, DVS, but I got the facts right here. You can't see speculating is on topics that we don't know, but we do
this
know.
is my speculation. This is my theory because I've watched
But
her lives on
you can't
TikTok
have
and
the
I've heard
speculation.
certain
Listen,
things that she said
let me
that makes
cook,
me
man.
believe what I'm saying.
Let me cook, man. Let me cook, because you can't speculate on something I'm coming with facts on. The date of the trial was June 12th. This message right here was July 5th, and she's telling him goodbye. Bro, she didn't leave for that reason.
Right.
It got too hot. She
had
got
her own
ghosted by Wade
reasons.
Wilson.
Exactly.
She got ghosted.
Some people have their own reasons. They pull a stunt and then they try to make it look noble and use another excuse for doing it when really it was a selfish reason. But we've seen a lot of people switch sides, man. I got people in the DM claiming they're team YouTube streets and they used to be former Wade wives. It's crazy. But the realest shit I seen in that intro, in my opinion, was the father, right? Calling him a monster.
And shout out to 23andOne for that. That came from the 23andOne interview.
Yep.
So the whole timeline with Alexis, right? Alexis was a fiance of Wade Wilson. She's the first one with 2 Wade Wilson tattoos. We found out later that we found out the other night that Jesse actually has 2 as well.
Yep.
But she was the one that was providing the suits for Wade Wilson, and they got into a big argument about where the suits were going after the case. And it started with that, and I'm gonna read some of this right here. Let's start with this one. So this is from Alexis to Wade Wilson. I repeatedly have done what you asked. I called almost every day, multiple times a day, and I have proof on a call log trying to get somebody and harass enough to see if I could get to you off that damn confinement. And then you tell me you're cleared, and then you don't even call me, don't message me. That's all you say. But I guarantee you made so many phone calls today and answered so many messages. But it's cool. I know how things are gonna be now. And this is 16, 17 days after the trial. So Alexis, how are you in this intro of this fucking documentary telling people that you as soon as you seen that was when you woke up? That's cap. That's cap. It didn't go the way you wanted it, because if you read this message, you were pissed off about all the females he was getting.
Facts.
I don't know if it's this one's one of these ones. I got all of them. Shout out to Zav Girl. Go ahead, DBS.
So what you're saying is absolutely true, right? From your perspective of what it is that you gathered. I'm telling you that I see it from a different angle because I listened to her lives on TikTok and I was following her when she was big, when this whole thing happened, because everything shifted when she went over to that side of, being an ex-Wade wife. The other side embraced her like it was nothing. And she saw the avenue, and I believe she just went with that and said, you know what, I'm just not safe.
Whoa, what's that? What was that? Oh, is that Pino? Damn, bro, that shit was loud as fuck, bro. Mute that up. Holy shit. Hold on, man. Go ahead, DBS. That threw me off. That shit was so fucking loud, bro. Go ahead. Come on, Pino. I'm going to come on your live and do some shit like that. What are you doing, Pino?
Come
on now.
What's going on, Plug? But listen here, man. There's an etiquette here.
I didn't even know y'all could hear me. I didn't even know I was in the live.
Oh, yeah, your mic's fucked up, too. You gotta get your mic situated, bro. Hold on. Reboot. Go ahead, DBS. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when it comes to this, I believe that this is just another part of the Ocean's 11 theory. But you can hit it with your angle, Plug. I'm here for it. I want to hear it all.
It's not okay. So yeah, we do angles like that, and we do arguments of debating back and forth like any other topic, right? It could be anything like that.
But this is the facts, right?
This is facts, DBS. She's a fucking liar. Let me get back to this one though, and we'll wait for Pino to come back in. I understand. didn't I ask you nicely? This is way to Alexis. I understand. Didn't I ask you nicely to deactivate all your social platforms, including Facebook? You must for at least till the 23rd. Regardless, though, I understand that you want the black outfit, and I'm letting you know, okay, I will have my mom send it to you. So relax about it. See what I'm talking about? They're fighting over them fucking suits. I promise. Give me time to get the fuck off the fucking floor in this bitch and have access to a phone. I'm not going to listen to you talking to me sideways saying I don't love you and that I use you and that's it. Use you very candidly, and to be frank, there is no point in my using, but in my by using you. The truth is only in needing you. So stop being like that to me when you're stressed some. And all I'm saying is that, yes, I understand why you weren't there, Alexis, on the last day. So my opinion was what? Winnie took that shit, mailed it to my mom. I'm not blaming or guilt tripping you, blah, blah, blah. All right, so then let me see what this one is. Hold on.
But I see where you're going with this. I see this being another part of the play. Yeah. This is definitely, within that time range. I could see how that coincides with, the image she portrayed afterwards, because it definitely benefited her. Yeah, at the end of it all, it kind of helped it marketed her very well.
Sounds like it's about the money, honey.
Yeah, and again, 7/5/2024. This was what, like a month after the trial. And she's on. I just can't believe how much this bitch lies, bro. And I know she's getting married now. She's trying to move. You're not trying to move on, because why the fuck are you on this documentary lying? Now we're on your ass. Now there's going to be more videos. Now we're back into the Wade drama so you can eat a fucking dick, Alexis. We're tired of the bullshit.
Remember when she was up here, she was talking about being on the documentary, and she kind of led us on. She's the one that actually reached out. If I'm not mistaken, I could be getting this wrong.
Nah, she was definitely insinuating that there was something coming and she was a part of it.
And I think she was also insinuating to the point where if she didn't push the ballot, it would have never went forth. Like, it would have never really happened.
Yeah, she was damn near taking
I mean, shout out to Bunny XO. She was definitely trying to work it out. She just had the, wrong time and wrong approach, I guess. She was still on her street hustle shit. I saw it. She was pimping. But with Allie, she did it more in a subservient kind of way and kind of like nudged them a little bit, like, hey, you know what I mean? That's the way she made it seem anyways.
Yeah, man. And I actually got a call dialed up too. And I was listening to this call, bro. I don't think we did this fucking call. It's called Wade Wilson Hangs Up on Alexis. Do you remember doing this?
Oh shit, this been
so many. So.
But I don't recall. I don't recall it.
I think we missed, honestly, I do think we missed 5 to 10 Wade calls because we were just so fucking busy doing shit.
Yeah, we might have to circle back now that it's, up in the algorithm again because of this documentary, if you will.
Let's do a refresher, man. Shit.
Yep.
So it's best. Let's bring it back.
Hello.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, the volume's real low, but I can hear it.
What the dog? What the dog?
I knew you'd like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
What's up? Nothing. Did you get my pictures or anything? Or
I only got one picture. One picture.
And how
one
was
picture.
That?
Nice verb. It was a nice picture. I like
there you go.
I've been looking at it all day.
I don't understand.
I don't know. What's up with that, huh?
Yeah,
what's up with that?
I sent you a collage of me and my daughter.
Yeah, I can't get it any louder. That's the loudest I can get it.
Sometimes
that's better.
I feel like when pictures come through, it's like,
This is another one that was implementing her daughter inside of the weird fuckery.
Other people in jail, they got pictures and stuff, so they approve some of them. And then they just whoever's doing it just
My bad, DVS. I had to get to a deposit right there because it's important what you said. Say what you said again.
So this is another Wade wife that was willing to, incorporate their child some sort of acceptance or bonding. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She brought up her kids multiple times on the phone. Wade. It was
some
weird.
Some of them even let him talk to their kids or their daughter or whatever at one point. But I
Yeah, they were
remember her
writing letters
voice.
back and forth and shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
even got on the phone. But now that he's playing the call, I actually remember this chick. I remember the voice, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, she says she sounds like she smokes a lot of Newports.
100.
Yeah.
Newport 100s, 100.
Or something, you know? It's like maybe it goes in order or something. I don't know. So tomorrow I'll get the rest.
Okay.
So I look forward to it. Yeah, I'll look in the morning, first thing in the morning.
I miss you.
So
Oh
what'd
my
you do?
god. And that fucking bitch, that fucking bitch serving you goddamn mother cookies, bro. Looking at you all
Bro, cookie. I did eat a cookie. I did eat that cookie. Yeah, I did eat that cookie.
Be like,
Exactly.
Whoa,
This comment right here, Mallory Taylor's talking about, I'm confused why Allie allegedly moved on and is in a happy relationship. Yeah, exactly. She obviously had to make sure that she was because look, you see Mila's important. Mila's important to this
She's
story.
a crucial and part of this
She's
story.
one of the first people that Wade called, right?
She's a victim. She's a victim.
Well, she's a victim as well too,
Let's
but
not
she's
forget the spa, right? The whole situation.
that's right. bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The same day. It's a victim.
She is a victim in a lot of ways. But I got my theories with her too. She plays victim in a lot of ways too. So
I think you're thinking of Kelly. You're thinking of the wrong one. This is Mila. She actually got almost got killed. Yeah, she almost got killed that day. You're not gonna listen, bro. She almost got killed that day. You're not gonna sit here and say she plays victim. She wasn't playing victim. She almost got literally murdered that day in front of that spa.
Yo, listen,
and she
I say what the fuck I want to say,
car.
and that's what I'm saying, bro. You let motherfuckers come up here and talk crazy, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's how I feel.
My God! But so here we go with the victim. 2026. DVS already fucking victim shaming again. Jesus Christ, bro! You can't say you. I'm not moving it. I'm not moving the goalposts.
She's manipulating and she's fucking she plays victim, bro. I call it how I see it, bro. I don't know.
Okay, then give me an example. Because if you can't give me an example, then you need to shut the fuck up.
The whole situation with her being underlying and playing victim and being subservient and all that, and then knowing when to poke, just like these other bitches where they get dudes to play with crayons and direct their attention to other shit. They know how to play these dudes, bro. Come on, stop it.
Again, no. Do I have to play my own devil's advocate to give you a fucking? Because you
tired of devil's advocate. That's bullshit.
But you're not even
victim,
coming
That's
with
my
anything.
Fucking theory, bro. Let's move on.
But it's not a theory because you're not coming with no fucking theory. You're just saying, yo, this, and there's nothing there, bro. Like, say what you're trying to say.
I'm saying.
How are they gonna agree when you're not even coming with the fucking some evidence, bro? Now let me play my own devil's advocate. Now let me tell you what you should have said. Let me tell, bro. Because you don't even remember. You don't even remember, bro. Let me
fucking elephant, bro. Chill out. Go ahead. Tell your shit.
No. Go ahead. Since you know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Go ahead.
Bro, look at the chat, bro. Look at the chat, bro. Look.
Let me say what you should have said when it come to her getting back on the phone when she was on the phone with Wade. Now, you know that we had the news people on that background, but she also was saying some stuff like, oh, we're going to be together forever still. That's where you could have came in and said what you're saying. But you never come with fucking facts. You just say this, whatever. You got to work on that. Let's go.
Yo,
I showed a picture to my mom, and she's like,
yeah.
She's like, he looks so familiar. I'm like, yeah, we gotta talk. She's like,
and good. Whoever left this comment, who's that? Big back facts. So we just seen the images that got sent to Wade about 3 months ago. Zav Girl put them on her Patreon
recently,
and Mila was sending him pictures. Another fact you could have came with, DBS. I'm trying to help you, man. I'm just trying to help. I gotta play one side and the other to get good content.
Listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'll tell you this right now, man. My algorithm kicks shit around and it gathers things very differently. I don't have to detail shit. It's a broader picture that I can see vividly. I'm just saying, bro. And I think other people can see it as well. I don't have to, get crazy.
You and that little comment, little slick ass little comment you made saying you let motherfuckers come up on here, bro. It's the YouTube
Hey,
streets.
about
What you?
2 days
It's
and
the
$1
YouTube
short,
fucking
bro. Chill
streets.
out, bro.
It's the
2
YouTube
days and
fucking
$1
streets.
short, bro. Let's move
Somebody's
on.
in their fucking feelings about somebody coming up. Don't make me drop the fucking link,
Drop it, bro.
motherfucker.
Go ahead. Drop that motherfucker.
No, you don't want that.
I do want that. Go ahead.
The only listen, bro. We're gonna change that up too, where you can't take people down. So better watch your fucking mouth.
No, let him come up and fuck shit up. Go ahead. Let him.
Nothing goes wrong.
I'm gonna let. I ain't gonna let anybody come up. Be quiet.
You know what would happen. This family, I'm like, I know. So it's straight. I'm like, he's not like that. I was like, everything just makes it seem like, I promise you'll love him.
Yeah, I'm not like that, no.
Whoa.
You'll love him. You'll love him. He's a great guy.
He's not like that. Fuck
He just
out of
kills
here.
women, and he does sexual deviant things to men while they're sleeping. He's a master manipulator. He's a good guy, a great guy.
Crazy.
They were like, because obviously you're on, like, fucking murder charges. They're gonna be like, like,
yeah. Yeah, I know, right? But
my family's very loving and understanding, and if you were wrongly convicted and you get out, and then you know what I mean, like, it'll be a fun.
When I get out.
And she's already asked me to come to dinner, and it's like
when I get out, baby, not if, baby. When
I know, but
when
you are. I manifest it every day. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
He said absolutely. When I get out, he don't even believe the shit he's saying.
So I believe he does believe. I think he's really just trying to get these broads to manifest more than what he's manifesting.
Right. But you could tell the way his voice and his tone changes when he's talking like that. He could tell he kind of just kicking the shit. He's bullshitting.
I call him an energy harvester. He harvests energy. He's trying to manifest with it.
He's an energy vampire.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Brandon, how's your mic? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Pino. All right, just keep going.
Talk in the building. Let's
I'm in charge of that. I still think. I was like, DBS, press play. My bad. Hold on, I got it.
Your name on a baby.
Oh yeah, did you? No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. You didn't do shit for me. What you do? You didn't do it. Yeah.
What the? Are you serious?
He said you ain't did shit. You ain't did shit for me. He got it going right there. She sounded like a truck driver. Her shit switched up real quick. You heard that? Yo.
Yeah, she said that with her chest.
That would be everything.
Big body.
That would be everything, man.
Exchange, and they all fight over who gets the alcohol or the fuzzy blankie. And
I want the fuzzy blankie.
They made a whole batch of pot brownies, and they were fighting for the fucking pot. Yeah. So we did.
I'm gonna have one of those.
My uncle Joey got married to this woman Angie that we used to hate, and I actually like her. And she's like, well, is he?
Yeah, sorry, y'all. This is the loudest I could get this call, but it's not that long, so just bear with us.
No, it's good, though. You're good. You're good.
I like her. And she's like, well, is he coming on the cruise? And I'm like, well, he's not going to probably be out then, but if he is, yes.
When's the cruise?
In
yeah,
September.
but when? Oh, really?
September,
Okay.
For our birthdays. My brother, he's younger. He's like 25. He's like, we could bunk together. I'm like, bitch, I will bunk with you any day. And I was like, he's like, should we be like weird kids? We're gonna buy footy pajamas and everything, bitch.
Wait a second, babe. How many brothers do you got? How many brothers do you have?
Alive, 2.
Alive, 2? Okay.
Technically 3, actually. Brandon. Okay, so my stepmother got remarried, right, to the rich guy.
Stepmother.
And they had a tubal baby. Like he was mixed up in a bowl and put in.
This motherfucker does not listen to conversations. He's like, stepmother, let me make sure I remember that part.
Alive too.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's just trying to keep this shit going. But it was funny how he asked about the brothers, though, right? Like, what the fuck? What are you worried about, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you worried about something? What's going on?
Worried about getting his ass whooped if he was ever to get out.
Or if she had a strong male that was gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Well, that's my point, because you could tell how comfortable he was when it comes to the daughters and the females in the family, right? But once it comes to a male, he's a lot more his guards up. He's like, what brothers? How many brothers? You know what I mean? How old are they? Type shit.
Yeah.
He was mixed up in a bowl and put in her ovaries. Do you understand? Like a donor. So she couldn't have any more
That's
kids.
him with the.
So I have Brandon too.
Long space.
And technically James is still. I just don't talk to him, but he's.
My bad. Is it playing?
It's playing. It's playing.
Oh, okay, okay.
What happened?
The one that you need to worry about though is like my younger brother. Like not worry, but like.
Yeah.
Such a good-looking kid. He looks like Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio had a kid.
No, stop it.
I'm serious. My family, all the people in my family are very fucking good-looking. I don't understand what happened to me.
Yeah, I don't know neither. Hold on, I was just about to say I don't believe you. If they look anything like you, I don't believe you.
My mom's in one of the pictures. You'll see her. She's like when you look at the collage, the bottom right-hand corner, the lady with the brown hair. That's my mom.
Yo, hold on, real quick, plug.
I'm turning in the visitation.
She's sending him pictures of the mother. That's crazy. And daughters. That's outrageous.
Sick, man.
A dude
Very
that
sick.
kills females. Like, this is just crazy.
Just like Kiosk Chris is sending her children to the courthouse, man.
Right.
It's nasty.
That's wicked. Wow. Wicked work.
No, you did.
And somebody got blocked in the chat. So this is the thing. I don't know who that Joe dude is, and I don't know if this is the thing with that. Like, stay on topic with the live. Like, why are we going off topic? Well, I don't know why come on, man. There's got to be other fucking damn topics than that, man. Come on. And I told you I got that. Don't worry.
Yeah, but it's going out tonight. So I'm going to.
You see how she be marrying his shit? It's almost like she does his laugh identically, almost damn near identical. That's crazy. Like BBS said, she's saying it with her chest, her whole chest, her hairy chest. That's scary, bro.
This bitch has even lied about that she seen Wade that night at the Buddha.
Come on now. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's when I started not really liking her. I didn't like her to begin with, but like the barometer it just kept on going down and down. I tried to give her some benefit of the doubt, but every time she spoke, she definitely dug a hole for herself, man.
Yeah, the antennas went up.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah, and they tore the Buddha down too last year.
That's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. You're smart. You know exactly what I was doing.
We were at this country club, and they had like this really cool slide and a pool and all these.
You said you went to the pool. I read your message.
Yeah,
I
but my fat ass wasn't getting in the damn for my hair. Are you kidding me?
Why?
Because it's all green right now. It's yellow.
I couldn't do it. We were just talking about this, Ronnie. That's crazy, right? We've been talking about accents,
about certain dialogues and demeanors and accents
and personas and behavior patterns and shit. You know, he was referring to some chicks in Boston, and I was referring to some chicks in New York City. You know what I mean? And this right here, I don't know what the fuck this would be. What where is this? Florida? I guess Florida. She's, I couldn't do it, bro. This is way too aggressive for me. Way too manly. Too much going on. I feel like I was talking to one of the bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she sound like she on that test.
Something. Whoa, chill, lady.
Easy.
Wait. The water could f your hair up? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the
Is
chlorine,
that what it could do? The chlorine? Yeah, well, I know that. That's what I'm saying. The chlorine?
I don't want
that would be terrible. No, don't test the theory, bro. But you definitely could have. You still could have got in and sat there. You didn't have to dip your head under the water.
No,
nobody said you had to put your hands on.
My daughter trying to do fucking water aarobics.
Here we go again.
Get off.
Always mentioning her goddamn daughter, man. I don't know what's wrong with these women, man. These women are nuts.
A whole lot. Yeah, facts.
What do you think your daughter's learning from you trying to introduce her or even implement her in a story? Like, y'all gonna be some kind of happy family. Let's say hypothetically he gets out. You really gonna have this dude around your fucking kids? Even just right at this time, like where she's at, wherever the fuck she is mentally. Like, you really thought it was okay at one time for you to really even say or even think that if this motherfucker got out, he would be around your children. These bros ain't got it together, man.
Right. Like that would be all kosher and copacetic. That would be crazy.
He's a killer, but he's just not going to kill you and your kids.
Specifically, I'm killing. He's killing females. Let's not forget he only targets women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, only women. And you about to be in a relationship and raise your child around this shit, bro? What are you teaching?
Oh, it gets deeper than that. So if you're willing to, just entertain somebody that you know is guilty, and you're willing to do that, you're willing to take time out of your day, go to the courthouse and all this shit, then there's probably a chance you're not a good mother as well, because you're doing this. Does it? You know what I mean? Listen, bro. I'm just saying, if you're supporting Wade Wilson, there's probably a chance that you've done some other fucked up shit. Because it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, make it make sense.
That's how I feel with every chick he's ever been with a relationship with. That's how I feel about every last one of them. Because your judgment calls were obviously not in the right fucking place, and there's once they weren't for that, and they'll never be for me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Listen, this is the commission. I think that's unanimous. You know what I mean? Across the board.
Oh man, what's up with your fucking your setup is kind of whack right now, bro.
Yeah, what happened, Pino?
What's going on?
It's not too bad now. It's not too bad, but it has a little bit of a sharp stabbing with it.
Okay, I'll change mics. Give me 1 sec.
All right.
Man, you should have did that shit an hour ago, bro.
He's fine, man. Calm down, DBS. Calm down. He's a guest. He's a guest.
Fucking off. He's fucking he's a bad guest right now with all this fucking horrible equipment he's got going on. Fix your shit before you start coming up here talking.
That's the crazy setup, though. You bugging.
It does not please the ears while you're looking at it.
Yeah, it ain't
looks like shit now. It's like,
whoa. Good.
No, it does not. What sounding like that, it does not look good.
No, look good. Look and sound are two different things. Feel me?
Once I heard all that crazy shit, that nice aesthetics in the background with the shit, I started thinking about all kinds of rough spots he's got going on in his life. What's going on in your life, bro? You okay? Your mics ain't working. Your headphones are fucked up.
Yeah, right. That would be the problem.
We made 2 TikToks. They were so funny. There were because there's this one that's like when your kid gets does something exciting and you're like, remember from Nemo, like.
Yeah. And your mic doesn't sound that great, by the way, DBS. I think it just sounds like you're in a fucking long hallway.
Yeah, by the way,
they said you sound like you on an Android. That's crazy.
Hello.
Yeah, we let it slide though, DBS. You're good. What up, Pino?
What up, man?
Stuck in the system. My shit always been like this.
My shit, raw talk. What up?
My shit was muted on the computer. So I was trying to figure out what was going on the whole time because every time I plugged the headphones in, it would close out the microphone on the computer, but I can't get no input. So I had to. My wife helped me go into the settings and change the shit around.
That sounds way better. Sounds way better.
Yeah,
Right, I'm gonna be honest now. Think about this, Ronnie. Think about how clear he sounds and how long we listened and how attentive we were to what is it that he was saying, all because of the sound. And if you look in his background, all that shit is more pleasing now. The lights, everything. I feel like, oh wow, this is crisp and clean. But the other shit, I felt like you were doing that.
What pisses me off about your sound, and I know I'm going to be going. I go from the iPhone to right now. I'm on headphones. I'm about to go to iPhone, so my shit's going to switch up. But with yours, it's you have like the greatest mic, but then it goes out like into like a room setting. Like every time, DBS, like just a minute ago, it sounded good, and then when you went to go talk shit about his mic, you sound like you're in the boiler room, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens, man. So sometimes I walk around and I move and I pace like an animal.
You got to put down the coke, bro.
Well, watch your fucking mouth. I'm
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Calm down.
So sometimes when I'm walking around or I'm moving around, it kind of disconnects. The voice only travels but so far from the mic. So I apologize for any inconvenience.
You Gucci.
So Pino, man, we got this new documentary. The trailer's out. Have you seen it?
Hey, I was listening, and what Ronnie said and what you said about the AI voice, isn't that illegal? Isn't that illegal? Like, can't like not saying that it's gonna happen, but can't Wade be entitled to? And I'm not saying that he should be, but
so I didn't want to mention it. I didn't want to give him ideas, but I mean, it is what it is. People are going to give him ideas.
Potentially, maybe so because they're using his likeness, right?
You think he's getting royalty?
So he can't sue, and if he did sue, all that money would go to the victims because it's son of Sam law. So it's a double-edged sword. But I will say this. Jumpsuit Pablo told me that Law and Crime made this documentary and sold it to Paramount. So the producers of Law and Crime made it.
Why are you giving up your fucking
Oh my God.
Okay, that was pretty hardcore just now,
all right,
bro.
so Law and Crime Law and Crime sold the documentary, right? And And Paramount made this this trailer, Not Long Crime. So that's why Jumpsuit's not in. He didn't understand. He actually was like, "What the heck's going on?" He's like, "They would put me in the trailer if they made it."
Yeah.
But this dude said that, "Hey, that's not AI. We got that from the interrogation tape." And I said, "Wait a minute, bro." I said, "Jumpsuit, he just lied to you, bro.
Yeah,
This
we
is
broke
not
that shit
this
down.
is
That
not
wasn't-
in the
yeah.
fucking interrogation tape. That is AI audio in the beginning of that trailer. Let's play it again. Let's play it again for the people, man.
Yeah.
Play with this fucking bullshit, man. Who they think we are? They think we're fucking retarded?
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I
Even that first part right there. That's what I do with women. Use my charm, use my good looks.
Charm. That's what I meant when I was talking about he basically admitting to manipulation, but it could be AI, but tomato.
Now,
Didn't
now
he- didn't-
he
didn't he
did
have
say,
it-
he did
Sorry,
say
go
he did.
ahead.
No. I know you're about to say. He did say something to that effect on the interrogation tape, but this other stuff that they did, I think that's where they got the idea to put that in the AI because I think he did say something like that with Diane. He's like, "I'm just a good looking guy. I got her in the car or whatever."
Oh,
When
okay.
he was,
Yeah.
But that's not, bro. If you listen, it's AI. We have an ear for AI. Remember the Charleston
Yeah,
White
of
AI.
course, of course.
So I'm trying to remember, right? Wasn't there a time where he spoke to I guess like a fan or / Wade wife where he was trying to get to know her and she was kind of pulling out like information where he was trying to do them peacock shit, right? Where it was like she was almost on his level where it's like he didn't have any room to like give her fucking game. It was just like he had to be real with her. I'm trying to remember if they I don't know, man. There's been so many Wade wives / fucking admirers that I could be bugging out, man. Could be going crazy. But I think there was something like that.
And the chat is saying the lawyer's opening statements. I think that's correct too. The prosecutor's open, or yeah, it had to be the prosecutor's open statement. Let's play it again though.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I stand here today to announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that wasn't him just now.
You heard it, DVS.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
DVS.
But I yeah, that's not him. That wasn't him
Yo,
just
she
now.
said I thought I could fix him. She's trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho. I thought I could fix it. The ultimate bad boy. He ain't no thug.
Bro, he sounded like he's from New York. They fucked up on the AI
Pull
voice
it back.
right there.
Pull it back. Because that wasn't him. There was another one.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I stand
Right
here
there.
today to announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
Yeah, right there.
It sounded like
I'm gonna be
DVS.
honest with you,
It
son.
sounded like
Everybody in this bank
what the
thinks you're
fuck
a
was that?
While locked up, this is when Wade began getting his face tattooed.
This case exploded on social media.
Wade Wilson. The Deadpool killer. This went worldwide.
Women were absolutely enthralled with him.
He was building a cult following.
Hey, Christy. Hello. Hey, Breezy, what's up, baby? I love you so much.
There's fans who have never met this man showing up for this trial.
I can't wait to get out. We're gonna have sex for hours.
To advocate for someone because you think he's handsome.
Even though he committed brutal and awful murders.
I started getting death threats because I had testified against him.
I was gonna get married to Wade
That's
before
real.
the trial.
I'm
That laugh's real.
Not so much for me.
The moment that I realized that I was done was during Zane's testimony.
I almost killed myself because I couldn't bear the idea of trying fishing without my mom.
He's still pulling the strings from a jail cell. He's got an army of wives. That's all he's ever wanted.
There's nobody behind those dark serial killer eyes.
A rage overcomes me. Just kill. Kill. Kill.
That was fake.
When I get that way, I become the devil.
Fake.
Yeah,
That's
right
fake.
there.
That was fake
Yeah.
right there. That devil
Yeah.
part was, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
And
saying.
you notice the first time he said kill, they followed up with women like right after immediately. That was crazy mix up right there, that intro.
Bro, that's why I'm gonna
Hold on.
stand on what I'm saying. It's not a documentary in my opinion so far. This is a mockumentary. But go ahead, Pino. What's so funny?
Hold on. Before you get to that, I just want to say shout out to Lisa Catherine for being cancer free, man. Shout out to you. Fuck cancer.
Congratulations.
And longevity. That's all I'm pumping out. Longevity.
Yes, thank you so much for the donation, Kim, and salute and prayers to you, Lisa. Congrats for beating cancer. That's what's up.
Salute.
Sorry, we're not really deep in the chat. I was just trying to keep the dead space, but we'll come back to the chat in a little bit. I promise. Now, Pino, let's get to you. Why the fuck are you laughing?
Hey, why the fuck? What the fuck's so funny? Come on, cat.
It's even funnier when you pull me up on main screen. Listen,
I know.
Hey, you should soundbite the beautiful bad boy. What is
It's a beautiful bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
Another thing too. I always play this intro too, and I don't even have it dialed up tonight. But it's when Mila says, "There's nothing behind those dark eyes." I noticed they used that part in this trailer. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it sounds a lot like that. The beginning of my I probably like 20 videos we put that intro in the beginning. Yeah, Jumpsuit
Just
said
dead
that
space. I think she said nothing behind them killer eyes, but dead space or something like that.
Yeah, exactly, Ronnie. So it's 4 episodes this docuseries. Jumpsuit said he's in 3 of them. So I look forward to that part, definitely.
That's what's up. It's a 4-part doc with 3 featuring Jumpsuit. That's what's up.
But Papa Steve's not in it. They're using Papa Steve's interview with 23andOne. So I hope 23andOne gets credit or paid because they're using your shit. They're definitely using your shit.
Salute, Lockdown 23andOne.
For sure. No, but what was so funny, Pino? You never really answered.
Bro, I was just thinking to myself, you should soundbite some of that shit.
Big facts.
I can change him.
I thought I could almost change him. Looking wild.
Oh man, some of the shit that they said, man, it's funny. I'm sorry, that shit's funny.
Yeah. So let me answer Laura's. So yeah, JSP's in the documentary. You can hear his voice in there in the beginning. I just caught that on the live. I didn't even catch it.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah. We'll play it again. I don't know what part, but he is in it. You just got to listen for it. I'll play it again one more time.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I stand here today to announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
Losing control. I'm gonna be honest with you, son. Everybody in your state thinks you're a monster.
While locked up, this is when Wade began getting his face tattooed.
This case exploded on social media.
Wade Wilson. The Deadpool killer. This went worldwide.
Bang, bang, got looks that kill.
Women were absolutely enthralled with him.
He was building a cult following.
Hey, Chris. Hello. Hey, Chris. What's up, baby? I love you so much.
There's fans who have never met this man showing up for this trial.
Right there. Y'all hear him? Y'all heard him? Y'all heard him?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yo, even when they said while locked up, this is when he started getting his face tattooed. I don't know if that was the father or that almost sounded like Pablo for a minute.
Yeah, I think that was Pablo that was saying that right there.
That
you're right.
That was definitely that was Pablo's voice. I definitely heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And then after that, I heard it one more time. But yeah, I caught it that time.
Congratulations, Jumpsuit Pablo. You have made it to mainstream media.
Now let's get to this fucking crazy ass bitch because she hit us with fucking try to hit us with 3 privacy complaints, right?
Yeah.
On our last live, we revealed that there is a new sheriff in town by the name of Angie, bad bitch Angie Wade wife, right? So I'm not showing multiple pictures this time. We're gonna put all together. This is a YouTube. If you're listening, this is a public person This is somebody that is supporting a murderer and that is organizing his team. So yes, she is allowed to be up on here. There's nothing malicious. There's nothing going. We're not going at her maliciously. Nothing
Right.
like that.
The
I'm
only
not
thing
sitting.
malicious is the fact that how she using these filters to clean up, because that bottom pic and that top pic are two different people. It look like,
Bro, the nose ain't even the same.
you know.
You can't
Talk,
tell me that's the same person.
talk
That's
about
that's
AI. That's
catfish.
crazy.
That's catfish.
Facts.
That's a catfish picture for her.
Catfish like a fat bitch.
Yeah, that's what you call Photoshop, brother.
Exactly.
That's Chat GPT probably. I don't know. She looks like she has it on a computer, so I think it's Photoshop back in the day type shit. But
Yeah, I was saying
anyways,
filters. I was probably being too nice saying filters, but
yeah. So this is her. She's a public person. This isn't malicious. You can't privacy strike us. You could try to do that crap tonight. YouTube's gonna see this, and they're gonna see that written there, and they're gonna know that you're the wife of Wade Wilson, because that shit didn't work with Kelly Strom. The shit didn't work with fucking Jesse. She did us with a million of them, right? It doesn't work. You fucked up by
it
putting
ain't gonna
yourself
work.
out there. You are a public person. Now you're kind of like a F celebrity or D celebrity, if you want to get to the facts.
Negative Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, and we know you're scamming money. Hey, listen, scam as much money as you want, but don't be coming over here trying to privacy. Listen, we ain't gonna put up with that shit. I'll make 5 more videos. Keep playing that shit. Stupid ass bitch.
Yo,
Her
plug
and
on
fucking
one
Alexis,
tonight.
dude.
Plug
Stupid
on
ass
one
bitches,
tonight.
bro.
Stank ass bitch.
No.
You know? Man, it's heating up with the Wade shit now. It's heating back up. This documentary's dropping and everything's heating back up. Feel like we back in the old Wade days. It's heating
Yeah,
back
facts.
up.
They circle back and the streets is on fire now.
Yeah. It's crazy. And Wade's gonna be able to hear about it now. You know, he's off of
I'll be right
disciplinary.
back.
He's off of disciplinary confinement, so he's gonna be able to hear about it now. He'll be able to, get word of mouth maybe from another death row inmate or somebody who has money on the phone or whatever. I know his phone
Yeah.
privileges are suspended, but
Right.
again, like you could hear word of mouth. The dude who
Exactly.
lives in the cell next to him might have money on the phone and might talk to a significant other every day on the outside who watches YouTube or
Yeah.
you
And
know
that's
what I mean?
exactly why I thought he was starting to try to behave, is to try to get some kind of access, even if, like you said, if it was from a third party, what have you, whatever. He wants to be in the mix. We all know from the jump he loves to talk about himself, hear about himself, etc. So
Yeah, that's a fact. And I don't know if he, because he's coming off of disciplinary confinement, and when you want to talk about secluded to the rest of the world, that's about as secluded as you can get to the
yeah,
world. So I don't even think he knows there's a doc dropping on him, does he?
shit, that's a good question, because he in a
I
hole
don't think,
inside of a hole.
bro, he's been in the hole, bro. You know what the hole, DVS knows what the hole is. We all know what the hole is. The hole is not General Pop, bro. You're fucking, you're in a cage, in a cage, in a cage. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
A lot of
Like,
people lose their mind back there under there.
yeah, you don't get no phone privileges. You don't get none of that. Man, bruh, I don't even know if he knows. Maybe somebody with him and
None of
told.
that extra shit. Like you said, maybe word of mouth or maybe through a
I
third
mean,
party.
it's a
Maybe now,
possibility.
but yeah,
It's
yeah. It's the 50-50
Yeah,
type shit.
right. He still gets mail. You're right, Joker. He does still get mail. So maybe one of the Wade wives have wrote him a letter and were like, hey, there's a Paramount documentary coming out on you. I'm just interested in to hear Wade's side, where he's gonna go with this. Is he, you know what I mean? Plug said the son of Sam, but from what I understand, the son of Sam, I don't, it might apply because he would still be making money, but the son of Sam stops you from making money on a crime that you committed. right? So you can't go body somebody and then make t-shirts and sell it, right?
Right.
About how you bodied the person.
Right.
That's where the Son of Sam comes in, right? And this, I don't know how this would apply to Son of Sam, because this is suing. If Wade wanted to, he could sue.
Or the real Florida Joker type shit. Because we all seen a lot of people benefit off of tragedy through this whole case and this whole situation.
Right.
But I think that would be his best bet, maybe to try to pull a lawsuit or some shit like that. But I think he's
probably-
so gassed up, he's like a narcissist, that he just want to hear his name.
Probably.
His own face.
You're right about that, dog. He probably. But bro, he's
But
in
if
it.
he don't get enough attention, he might
He's in-
pull a lawsuit.
You got to understand, he's locked away. He's looking for any means of pulling in a bag to hire more lawyers or another lawyer or a peel it lawyer or something along those lines. So if he smells money, you know what I mean? And I don't know how it would go, because he would be suing. It wouldn't be, I mean, Son of Sam would still probably apply, because the money is coming from the case, which would apply to Son of Sam directly if he made the documentary. You get what I'm saying? But he didn't make the documentary. He's suing the people who made the documentary.
Yeah,
So
that might
let's,
be his only shot. It might be a shot in the dark, but it definitely might be his only shot.
yeah, but then again, there might be a loophole. Plug might be right. There might be a loophole to where the money that he sues for, just saying hypothetically, not saying that he's suing. I'm just saying hypothetically, if he decides to sue, there might be some type of law or loophole in the law to where the money does apply to Son of Sam and it has to go to the victim, which would be great. I would be
awesome,
I would be satisfied.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I'm not satisfied with. Did the victim? Did the son? I believe Diane's son, right? Diane.
Right. I think so. Yeah.
Did he benefit from this at all?
Right. Or did any of them even sign off on wanting to be involved or participate in any way? You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would be too happy if my mother was brutally taken from me and then some major news media company decided to make a doc on the person who took my mother from me and prosper off of it. I think I would be kind of upset.
Yeah, not even to mention the fact that a lot of these girls are glorifying them and stuff like that. That got to hit different. Like, you gotta feel away, definitely.
I don't know, man.
So when it comes to Florida, Florida's a little different. Floridas don't have really the Son of Sam law. What they have is liens. So when it comes to something like this, it would be a lien is automatically exists in favor of the state of Florida for any royalties, commissions, proceeds of sale, or any other thing of value that is payable to convicted felon or a person on his or her behalf, and arises from any literary, cinematic, or other accounts of the crime of which the person was convicted. That means if a criminal's convictions is the reason the documentary exists, and the criminal or someone on their behalf is set to receive money because of it, Florida can place a lien on those proceeds to satisfy victim restitutions and other claims.
Okay, and the lien could be temporarily. You never know. Temporary.
So under Florida law, the lien attaches as soon as the conviction is final. Any money from the story, like royalties from documentaries or books, can be claimed by the state. The proceeds may be distributed to the victim, criminal compensation trust funds, and possibly depends on the felon to the extent of the statute allows.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, I'm cooking right now. Hold on. I'm sorry, Plug. DVS, can somebody file a motion to put a lien, like right now?
It automatically happens. As soon as you're convicted of the crime, the lien is already automatically taken out.
But listen, that would only be that would only be if Wade Wilson was part of the documentary and getting money from it, bro. He's not getting shit from this. What are y'all talking about?
No, that's not what we're saying. What I'm saying is, can the victim, like the sons, can the victim's family, can they get money from this? Can we, like, for example, could I just right now decide to file a motion and say, hey, Paramount is making money from this case.
No.
The money deserves to go to the victim.
It's only if he profits. It's only if he's profited from the documentary or anything that has to do with the case.
Okay, cool. So if he does decide to sue, then like Plug said, it goes straight to the victims on a lien, right?
Yeah, the lien would already allocate the funds to the victim's restitution or whatever else it is that has to go. So that's already taken care of. So the Son of Sam law is really a lien in Florida.
And that would only happen if Wade Wilson was part of the documentary. In that sense, he's not. Paramount is making all the as producers, they're making all the money. I haven't heard anything about any victims getting anything.
Yeah, and we have the benefit.
And now, if that's the case, imagine every single fucking documentary that's came out in the last 2 years, bro. Think about that. You think Diddy made money off of fucking 50's fucking doc? You think the victims of Diddy made money off 50's doc? Get the fuck out of here, man.
But Diddy has a current lawsuit going on the 50 doc.
So yeah, that's another example of a mockumentary. Because that's, I mean, even though that there is there's true stuff in there, but some people call it. I'm not calling it that, but some people call it that.
Right.
So an example of what it is that the gist of what the fuck we just said is Florida has already used these laws in real cases. For example, prosecutors secured liens against proceeds from books and artwork produced by convicted murderer Danny Rawlings.
That's the key word, produced by the murderer. We're not talking about that.
Ultimately split the money amongst the victims and the families.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If Wade Wilson wrote a book, of course it would go to the victims. It's part of the restitution. It's part of the Son of Sam law. It's part of all that
example right there. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he ain't part of this documentary. They just use the AI voice of him. They just use the AI, bro. Bro, this shit is crazy.
For that reason, you know what I mean? For that exact reason.
What's the legal grounds on using AI in documentaries?
You know my theory is?
I don't even know.
You know what my theory is? So listen to this, man. So Jumpsuit Pablo, he messaged me back. He said that the producer of the show said that came from the interrogation tape. I think they found that on TikTok and they just thought it was him. They probably didn't know it was AI. That's what my theory is. They didn't know that was AI.
That's a good point too. They could just be running with some shit they found, not knowing where it came from. You know what I mean?
Because we covered this case and he's never said anything. He never said anything about him being a devil and the word. We already just broke it down. Just go back into the live. We actually point out some of this stuff. It's very
and after podcasting for so long and being a content creator, you start to get an ear for this shit. It's like being a rapper. You hear how shit is mixed in the studio and stuff like that. So you start to develop an ear for it, and you could kind of hear
Bass, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your last name. She said it wasn't AI, it was words, and it was from a confession audio. It's been played in court and confirmed on court transcript.
Bass Sleuth, thank you.
It wasn't let me read this again. It wasn't AI, it was his words, and it was on the confession audio. No, it would. Okay, so the confession audio, he describes about going and doing the crime, but he doesn't say those exact words that's in the AI. Now, if I'm wrong, we have a community post where you could put images and everything you want there. Go ahead and find because there's no other way you can bring this up and show me.
Right.
If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong, but I'm telling you right now, I know AI. I know what fucking dude. That's AI.
I think they're using both. They're using a little.
I mean, I've never heard it personally. I've been covering Wade with y'all and on my channel for 2-3 years, and I didn't hear that that first bit. As soon as you played the audio, the first 3 lines that he started talking, like it didn't sound like. I don't know. Okay. I've heard a lot of Wade. It didn't. I mean, I might be wrong.
Put in. Okay, I'm gonna give them another challenge. You got 5 minutes to do it because I got my patience is low. you need to go get the link, put in the chat so we can bring it up and see. Because I don't listen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure that's AI. And if you're saying it's not AI, you need to, just like I say, I'm gonna keep the same energy with y'all as I keep it with DVS because I'm tired. This year. I'm telling you, bro.
Whoa,
What did
the
Cameron
fuck is
say?
that? Whoa. What are
Candy,
you mentioning me for an
Another
example of
cutoff.
anything?
Stepping on my lines, man. Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm trying to understand what you're saying, man. What are you talking about?
Candy
DVS
Bar
and everybody
Slim
else?
said Jesse has probably already contacted an attorney on Wade's behalf. That's a
Facts.
possibility. That's like we were talking about earlier. He can get mail in disciplinary confinement. So to say that one of the Wade
Jesse's
wives,
not fucking with him, no. Jesse
what?
don't
But
fuck with
there's
him.
multiple Wade wives. So to
Right,
say
right.
that he didn't write a letter out to
These
one of
bitches
them,
ain't smart enough, bro. These broads ain't smart enough to do all that shit. He's never gonna get anybody that's even remotely closely smart to what the fuck Jesse was scamming and
Jesse was the
jamming.
best one he had going, but it
Dude,
does sound
fucking Ocean's
artificial to
11
me.
super handler, bro. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
So wow, I will just send you the docket pointing on the court transcript with the page number if that's okay. Listen,
that's
if she
fine.
got
Yeah,
that, we'll look at that. We'll look
yeah.
at that.
If wrong is wrong, right is right. If he said that shit, then he said it. But we're just saying that we've been covering Wade a long time and we never heard that shit.
Facts. Shout out to the whole chat. You know that YouTube Streets podcast. We back.
And that goes from like the court dockets to the interrogation to the phone calls from prison. Big shout out to phone calls from prison to private documentaries
So
that
you know
were
who's got a really good AI voiceover? Third Rail. Third Rail's got I believe it's Sarah Boone's journal, right? But it's not her really reading the journal. It's the AI in her voice reading her journal.
Yeah, I hate that. I
But
hate
you
that.
can
I
tell
hate
right
that.
away that it's AI. You know what I mean?
Which you
Yeah,
can
because
tell.
they drop calls too, and it's confusing. I don't. I'm not a
Right.
fan of that.
Yeah.
But if you don't have an ear for it, you'll never really be able to tell. I think
Right.
the algorithm's learning that. It's definitely pulling a lot of AI stuff going on, but if you don't have the ear for it, you definitely wouldn't hear it.
Yeah, and even some of the videos are so realistic that they can stop manipulating the narrative. It's crazy.
So in and out, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine going into prison, and we got Fetty Wap that just got out of prison, right? Fetty Wap's been locked up for the last 4 years, I believe. He had a 6-year sentence, and he got out in 4. Probably good behavior or whatever. And then which I bet I don't know. There might be some more to that. People need to go look at that. But then 6ix9ine gets locked up. I think it's a great trade. I'd rather have Fetty Wap out, 6ix9ine in. Everyone's on 6ix9ine's dick right now. I'm
Right.
not a fan of 6ix9ine. He's a woman predator, and honestly, he's safer in fucking the feds. You know, your mother got robbed. You didn't do shit about it, dude. All that,
Not a
dude.
damn thing.
That's when it proved to me for that this dude isn't about anything he's saying. After his mom got robbed in her own fucking in his little rich ass neighborhood, he didn't do shit about it.
Yeah.
You rob my mom, there's gonna be some consequences.
Big facts. And a lot of people think it's all about the rat. Yeah, he's no good because he's a rat. But let's not forget, like you said, he's a whole chomo. He's a pedophile. Like he's all bad.
So I just want to say rest in peace to Renee Nicole Good. I don't know if y'all heard about the woman that got murdered by the ICE agents out there in Wisconsin. She was a American woman. Let's say that first and foremost, because a lot of people don't understand that that's the most important thing about this, right? So if they could do this to a quote unquote American woman, what are they really doing? And I just want to say that it's a case that everybody should be in tune with, man. It's a lot of things that concern our freedoms that are definitely taking place at this moment in time that are being tested. So check in all that. Rest in peace.
Also, I see a lot of people keep this is my thing too. You guys mentioned Flames Trotter a million times through the whole show. Like, again, he's not on the live, he's not in the chat, but you guys can't stop mentioning him. And there's no offense
What are
to
you
y'all. I
talking
love
about?
y'all to death.
What are you talking
I
about?
loved
What
all
are
the.
you-
No, I'm not
what are you
talking about
talking
you on the panel. Let me talk, dog. Let me talk. When I stop
okay.
talking
Okay.
is when
Go
you
ahead.
could come in, bro. You've been cutting me off all fucking night.
I
Listen.
don't know what's up your ass, man. Chill out.
There ain't nothing on my ass. You want to check? All right, so look at Pino. Pino looked up quick. Pino, you
Hey,
want to check?
listen.
You kind of
Whoa.
jumped up really quick right there. Hey, listen, hey, I love that right there, GA girl. Play stupid game, win stupid prizes. That is definitely
All
true.
day, always.
GA girl, whoa, what is she talking about? She better not be talking about.
She's talking about fucking
in general, I think.
Nah, I don't think she is. Is she talking about Renee Nicole Good? Is that what she's talking about? Because if she is, man, I'm not.
No, we're not gonna get. That's too political for this channel. Thank you. We're gonna move on, brother.
Right.
Too political.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what she's even. That's not. It is. And that's crazy too. No one even brought up that person, and you just again, what the fuck are we doing?
DVS did. DVS brought it up. I think that is what she was talking about.
But this is what I'm saying about the chat. And
she said she sure is. Hey, listen, we can drop the link. You can come up here and we can discuss this because I would love to hear your fucking take on this.
No politics.
All day. Hold on, please, Pino. I think you're going to be wrong all the way around. So if you want to come up here and expose yourself, you're more than welcome. Please come up here.
DBS, I'm gonna respectfully ask you. I'm gonna respectfully to ask you, please,
man, woman,
not talk about this topic tonight.
Anybody.
Thank you.
No, because me and you don't see eye to eye on this shit.
I told you,
and
I asked you. I'm asking you politely. This ain't in the title. This ain't. And let me get what I was fucking saying originally off. Can I please do that too?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I usually just shut up and let you cut my. Listen, tonight I got to get a lot off, and I'm not.
I'm gonna fall back, man. Anybody want to come up here and talk this shit?
Talk. So no one. Listen, that's just too fucking political, bro. You're getting that ain't even true crime at that point. But when it comes to Flame Trotter, that's what I'm trying to talk about the chat. He's been gone for fucking how many minutes, whatever. He's not in the chat right now, whatever. But y'all still have to make a comment about it, like, just drop it. If y'all don't want nothing to do with him, stop mentioning him. He's not even fucking up here right now. It's that needs to just be just stop, because you know how it is. You know what a flame is. You're gonna keep putting fucking fire on the flame.
To the fire, right.
It's just you gotta move on from that. Did we drop the link? If she did, I don't even know if that lady wants to come up. Because I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it on that topic. I'm staying out of that topic. And it's hard for me to stay out of shit, bro. We cover everything, but I'm staying out of that topic because honestly, it's messy, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's crazy. But like, me, I like to avoid two things: politics and religion. Podcast.
You hear me? Type shit. Politics and religion.
I'm not afraid of it. I ain't scared, man.
I ain't scared of nothing.
We going deep waters. Let's go, baby.
Podcast.
Them. Hey, listen. Hey, respectfully. You believe what you believe in. You do what you do. Right, left. I don't care. Other, whatever. But all I'm saying is, when I was in the chain gang, bro, those were two things. I didn't avoid gangs, and I didn't avoid gambling. I avoided gays, I avoided politics, and politics and religion, bro. Those two, bro, majorly.
So why do you avoid gays?
You
just got a timestamp. We might have been wrong. Listen. Oh shit. DVS. You gotta go. You gotta bring this up. Hold on. Someone got a timestamp on that. Phone calls for prison. 1559. I become the devil. And then we're gonna compare it to the trailer because maybe we are wrong.
Yo, listen. Here's a good analogy, right? Fucking with gays is a lose-lose. It's like Adam 22 fighting that what's it, Christopher Lovejoy? What's that dude's name? I don't want to get it wrong, but
yeah.
Listen, if he wins, he could say he won. If he loses, he could say, "Oh, dude was bigger than me." So that dude fucking with Adam 22, it's just like somebody messing with a gay dude in prison. It's a lose-lose.
There's several reasons. Ronnie's right. There's several reasons why you want to avoid gays. One is if you're in a gang, you don't want to even be associated with a gay person or even be talking to a gay person because it can be misinterpreted and somebody can go and tell one of your homies or your brother, hey, he was over there talking to the sissy, I think they were caked up, blah, 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 or something along them lines. And then now you getting flipped, bro. So that's how you got to avoid that. Number two, bro, you don't want to fight no punk, bro. Right. That's a lose-lose, bro. If you beat the sissy up, bro, they're going to say, oh, you beat a punk up. If the punk beat you up, they're going to be like, damn, you got beat up by a punk.
And that's where I was going with it with Adam 22. It's like, if you win, you're going to be the dude that beat up the gay dude, like all due respect. And then
Adam's gay too. They're both gay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they're
my
in the
point with
bisexual
Lovejoy.
community.
He's bigger, you know what I'm saying? He definitely bi. You know what I mean?
They're in the
Adam's
bisexual community, man. It's crazy, but exactly what Pino is saying. Listen, it's almost like they're not even there. Like you do your bit. You don't even
Mind your own
listen.
business.
Force blinders are on. You don't pay no mind. You don't converse. You don't do nothing. You don't. There's nothing at all. They're ostracized in a weird way. They have their own area. They stay in their place. They don't get crazy. You know what I'm saying? The only time they get crazy is if you get in their circle and you do some fucking weird shit. You're a part of their shit now. That's some other shit.
You just stay out their way, dog.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're in another universe.
Yeah.
You're in yours and they're theirs, and you keep
And
moving.
it's nothing against gay people or nothing like that. That don't get it twisted. Don't think that we have something against gay people, because I communicate with gay people in society every day. You know what I mean? I have customers that are gay. So
Can we pull that video
it's
up?
not-
Did you see the I'm sorry, man. I just had to make sure this get pulled up.
Yo, are you on roids, bro? What the fuck is going
But yeah,
on?
with all due
Well, I
respect,
asked
they know
you.
hate.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
You want to do this? You go ahead and do it, DBS. Since you don't want to listen.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I asked you politely. I I'm like, bro, can you please pull the video up? They got the timestamp in the chat.
And is there a bomb ticking? Or are we waiting for like? Do I have is there like a? Let me get to it, bro. Chill
I'll
the
go get
fuck
it.
out.
I'll go download it and bring it up. Don't worry about it. I'll be back. See if you can hold it down.
But
Oh,
yeah, man. All I'm saying is the best way. Don't get it twisted, bro. Just because we say we avoid the gay people in prison doesn't mean that you got something against them or anything. Because them motherfuckers are killers. Just like you
ain't
can
no
be a
hate.
killer.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
motherfuckers are killers in the chain gang, bro. I done
A
met
lot of them
sisters
got
in the chain
strapped.
gang that was
You know what I'm saying?
killers, bro.
Right.
Like stone cold killers. And you got no choice but to respect them. But just because you hold a mutual respect doesn't mean we have to communicate or associate.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just means we hold a mutual respect.
Yeah, like you said, there's several reasons.
Yeah,
Respect.
bro, just because he's gay doesn't mean I didn't respect him. He'll end your life in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still a man at the end of the day.
100%. But it's crazy that it makes me think of this fight coming up with the dude that smashed Lena and Adam, because it's like homeboy that's fighting Adam, it's a lose-lose. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
my
Adam,
whole
it's like
thing
a
on that.
win-win. It's like, yo, if I lose, I could say he's
It
way bigger
is.
than me.
It's
You
a
know what I mean?
lose-lose for
If I
Jason
win, I'm gonna
Love.
be like, oh, I get to whip his ass. So it's like it's a
Right.
lose-lose for Love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's a lose-lose for Jason Love, but I think it's scripted. Honestly, I think the whole fight is scripted.
Yeah, Adam paying him to take a. You know what I'm saying? If Adam wins, you know he got paid to take a fall. Straight
I mean,
up.
I seen Adam post today a picture of him hitting the bag in the gym, and it did not look like you were ready to
It can't be
fight.
worse than Milk.
No, about the same. About the same. About
No
just
way.
yeah, about the same. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
bad. No,
about the
it's bad.
same. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Jason
But
Love.
we're-
not Tris- yeah, Jason
Woodward
Love.
connection, contact. He's just gonna go in there and make a fool of himself.
Yeah.
It's just for the money, man.
Always gonna
They wanna
pay
take a
homeboy to
beat.
take a fall. You feel me?
Back to Wade, I think I 100% Wade. I 100% believe Wade has a gay for the stay relationship going on.
Absolutely.
100%. It's a bunch of weirdos on death row with him. So to say that one of the weirdos, ain't into Wade and Wade's not into them,
Yeah.
would be frivolous.
Yeah, he already had encounters. Let's not forget.
Yeah, he's
Never
already
mind
had
phone
some,
calls. He had actual in-person encounters while he was on the inside.
and on the street. Remember Tommy?
That's crazy,
To-
right?
Tommy, the little guy, Tommy from the Keys.
Yep, there's been a few gay lovers that he's had.
Yeah, but you remember the little guy who tried to stab Wade from the Keys?
Yeah, he had a few lesbian lovers. I think.
That wasn't Tom. His name was Chris.
Oh, Chris. There you
That's
go.
the dude we interviewed, right? Was it Tommy that we interviewed, or
No, Tom isn't gay. Chris is the gay guy. We never interviewed him. He was supposed to be in the Netflix documentary. He might be in this one. Who knows?
Hey, Chris was about that life though.
Yo, they said Chris fucked Wade up in a fight.
Yo, Chris was about that life.
I hope it wasn't no slap boxing shit, because that shit was crazy.
and this goes right to what I was saying. By don't get it twisted. You got to hold a mutual respect for the sissies in the prison system, because they will end your life as fast as any other killer will, bro.
And a lot of them can fight too.
Yeah, a lot of them can fight. A lot of them could
They be
fight.
fighting each other like a motherfucker.
They're still a man at the end of the day, bro. I'm telling you.
All right, 1559. They said.
Let's hear it.
Right? Is that the right timestamp? Make sure that's the right timestamp. Y'all in the chat.
But you showed up in that. I don't know. Never mind. You showed up in that Honda, right? Did you go up to? I'm sorry if I get this wrong.
You're gonna get it right. I'm gonna correct you because I know where you're going.
To the tow truck company tonight? I don't know the name of it.
Tow truck. Oh, you're talking about Mateo?
Mateo, were you there tonight? Okay.
Tonight, no.
Well, yesterday.
Sometimes.
It was yesterday.
Okay, this isn't it. So Wade Wilson confesses to detectives.
He said, "You're gonna get it right. Go ahead. I'll correct you."
XHC Gamer said, "I'm facing 10 to 20, bro. What do you recommend for me? As soon as you get to TNR, get a knife, bro. As soon as you get to your main camp, get a knife."
Whoa.
Hey, it's real, bro. Just like you keep a pistol on the street, keep a knife.
Shit is real in the field.
That's it. You'll be all right. Mind your business. Keep a knife. Stay away from your 3 Gs: gangs, gambling, and gays.
Yep. Mind your business is a big one.
Triple G.
YouTube streets.
I had an interview set up with 2 gay guys from the Department of Florida Corrections.
Oh, they about that life. The OK
and
gang.
Yeah. They were locked up with 1090 Jake and El Pax.
Shit.
They were locked up with Jake.
Hey, them boys about that life though. You need to bring that interview on, because them boys that goes exactly what I was saying about you could run into one of them sissies in the chain gang and they bout that life.
Yeah, we're gonna do 10 things. So they're gonna do 10 remedies from prison, 10 of the best snacks from prison. They're doing a lot of 10s.
I just want to say something before y'all fucking lead this man into some sort of fucking major stay, right? Yo, listen. Depending on where he goes, you got to read the room, man. If you go into a max A,
and that man said 20 years. That's a major stay. What the fuck is you talking about?
might go to the feds for non-violent. He might be non-violent. You never know,
I don't
bro.
give a fuck if he was non-violent.
If you're
That's
going
still a
anywhere
major
where there's
stay.
a max A with violent felons, then yes, follow that advice.
Talking about 2 decades. Shit.
Yo, just to point out the
Feds
obvious.
is different though.
Just to point out the obvious too, right? Not everybody's a predator, but you gotta remember if this dude's gay and he knocks you out, right? He could have his way with
He gonna fuck you.
Be
He gonna
honest.
what you mean? He gonna fuck you. There are gays that boast about that shit in prison.
Right.
They boast about it. If
So
I
that's
fight
another
you, I'm gonna
reason.
knock you out and fuck you. There are
That's
people that
another
will tell you
reason.
that shit.
One of the many added to the list.
Yeah, 10 to 20 it sounds like a state bid.
That's a stretch.
Timestamp again in the chat is at 1559.
I believe so. Yeah.
I believe
so.
And all this other bullshit. You never know if you're doing cocaine or not. Whatever came, he kept giving me a lot of. It just made me fucking get crazy. It made me get real crazy. I'm not like that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm normal. I'm sober and sober. I'm actually like a decent guy. When I get that way, I become the devil.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So pause it right there. Pause it right there. I become the devil. The way he said it. All right, 1 second. I gotta compare this. Let me play this again.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I stand here today to announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out, so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
Okay, you get that one's still fake though. I'm sorry, that one is still fake. But hold on. We're gonna get to the. There's no way he said it like that. He sounded like he's from fucking New York when he said that. Hold on, let me play this all the way through because the devil part's at the end. My bad, Ronnie. Give me 1 second. We'll play it again.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade.
He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
That's real though.
I guess you know what comes across my mind. Murder. Just murder.
I don't think that's
I stand
real.
here
That's
today
not
to
real.
announce the indictment of Wade Wilson for the murders of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz.
I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I was on a rampage at this point.
That sounded definitely like AI.
Everybody in this state thinks you're a monster.
While locked up, this is when Wade began getting his face tattooed.
This case exploded on social media.
Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson. The Deadpool killer. This went worldwide.
Bang, bang, got looks that kill.
Women were absolutely enthralled with him.
He was building a cult following.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Hey, Prissy, what's up, baby? I love you so much.
There's fans who have never met this man showing up for this trial.
I can't wait to get out. We're gonna have sex for hours.
To advocate for someone because you think he's handsome.
Even though he committed brutal and awful murders.
I started getting death threats because I had testified against him.
I was gonna get married to Wade before the trial.
I'm Zane Romero. I'm Diane Ruiz's youngest child.
The moment that I realized that I was done was during Zane's testimony.
I almost killed myself because I couldn't bear the idea of turning 15 without my mom.
He's still pulling the strings from a jail cell. He's got an army of wives. That's all he's ever wanted.
There's nobody behind those dark serial killer eyes.
A rage overcomes me. Just kill. 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 When I get that way, I become the devil.
Yeah, I'm under your spell.
So
All right,
this is what
rewind
I
that
think.
back. Rewind that
So
back.
this is what I think. Like I think they fucked with the speed and the tempo or the vocals. Because
Yeah,
it
but those
does-
other parts are not gonna be. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I want to hear that part one more time, real
Yeah,
quick.
and I think Plug actually has that straight up.
When I get that way, I become the devil.
Okay, so it's okay. So am I tripping, or they took that it's still AI, but he did say it right here, but
Yeah, they took
that
it and,
wasn't
like,
the same
enhanced it.
tone.
It sounds
That
like a
wasn't.
not it.
remix.
Rewind this, right? Oh, damn, you can't even.
Yeah, I can't rewind what's on the. You could go to Paramount and just and go to
I don't
their
want to get a
channel.
copyright though. I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, but I did hear Pablo again when he said there's fans that never met this man showing up for the trial. I heard
Yeah.
Pablo again, yeah.
So I just want to point something out, right? That I noticed when you showed that part of the documentary that you got for the video. All those women that they showed in the courtroom behind him, are those all the women that were there, or is that some AI too? Because that one chick in the middle, I don't know. I could be going crazy, but
No,
I don't
no.
remember seeing
That was.
You cut out. Would you say that was real or AI?
I think he was saying, yeah, that was real. But yeah, that one that stuck out, I didn't know who that was. I never saw her before. But when they were like, yeah, he has an army of Wade wives, and then they showed the court, and then they showed a bunch of women behind him. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, some of these women I've never seen. It felt like a little AI to me. I don't know.
And it sounds artificial, but we got to remember he's known for quoting like music and movies. So when he said that murder part, it's like I don't remember him saying it, but I do remember him quoting a lot of music and movies, and we all know that's from a few
Well,
songs.
I really think that's AI doing that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think whoever their producers and editors are, whatever software engineers they have, they're over there fucking around mixing shit. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
think they used a little bit of what he said, a lot of what he said, a lot of what he didn't say, and used a little bit of both. So some of it's real, some of it ain't. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, shout out to those guys, man, the producers and the engineers and the directors, co-executives,
So-
you know. Like,
I think the people in the chat, you're right, and I think we're right at the same time. I think they intermingled AI with real stuff because it doesn't, you know. And I'll deep dive more on that. I'll come with a video. We'll clear it up. If we're wrong, we're wrong. We're gonna make sure we're wrong. Just like how DVS is wrong with almost everything he comes with.
see, I don't know where they just credit comes from. But, you know,
I'm just
whatever.
fucking with you, man. Hey, calm down, bro.
But I think you're right, Plug. I
I'm
think it's a
cool as
little
a
bit of
fan,
both.
man.
A
Chill
little
out,
bit of
man.
both. You know?
Yeah, no, this is hardcore, man. Hardcore stuff that they're entertaining us with.
Yeah, that's crazy. I could be wrong on this. I could be wrong. But I know that we obviously seen that he said the devil part, but I don't think that's the same tone. I'm gonna have to, man, it makes me want to get off here and like really break it down.
Really deep dive. Yeah, it's crazy.
What else, man? What else is going on? Oh yeah, so another message to Angie. We know about listen, this new
Whoa.
Wade wife.
Chelsea
Oh shit,
Pablo,
we got the
man.
goat back. Hold on, I'll come back to that. We got the goat. We got the one, the only JSP. Jumpsuit Pablo. So so I got your message. So that you thinking that really is him, huh?
I know for a fact that's him. And I doubted at first. I doubted. I was
Oh
scared.
shit. Oh shit.
But I promise you, I'll give you my word. I know for a fact that's him. That's him.
Do you think they played with the audio a little bit, Jumpsuit?
I do think they edited. They tried to enhance the audio.
Right.
And so I think that's why it sounds a little bit stiff and it sounds a little bit consistent with what kind of triggers you to recognize that, oh, this is fake or this is AI.
Yeah.
Right.
So I get that. And that was my first thought. But I promise you, I have just consulted with many, many people. We thoroughly went over it. He said all that shit. That shit is real and it's authentic.
Okay. We appreciate you pulling up, Pablo. Salute.
Was you surprised
thank
to
you,
see
brother.
Allie? Was you surprised to see Alexis Allie in this trailer?
Man. Oh.
Get right to it, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got right to it. Okay.
Oh, man. It's just crazy, right?
Listen, okay. I'm going to answer your question. Yes.
Oh man.
Let me ask you a question. When you went to record or however you did it with the filming company, right? Did you see any of the Wade wives like waiting to do their recording or whatever? Did you happen to see them in the building, parking lot, anywhere? No?
Oh no, because I'll just tell you how it happened for me. I got a random email and they're like, "Oh yeah, we want you to be in this." And I'm like, "Okay." And so they have somebody in South Carolina, that's where I live. They have somebody who deals with, filming. They got the equipment, they're professional and they got all that shit, going on. And so they rented out a studio, which I've done that before with Cam Capone and channels like that, that they get you to go to a studio. So this person that they hired went to the studio and I don't even know I don't even know, but apparently the studio had been shut down for quite a while. It's abandoned. No one even is there.
Oh, wow.
And so the producer calls me and she says, she tells me this and she's like, "Do you know anywhere else we can go?" Or, and I'm like, "Man, you can come to my house."
Straight up.
Oh,
What's
shit.
up? Like, you can come to my house right now. Like, I got a nice little house. I got a nice little room. I got some good little lighting, let's go. This is what I do all day, every day. So yeah, come on, bring your microphones, bring your lighting, bring your camera. Let's go. Come on to my house. So I sent the address and they came over. And so what you see in this docuseries, that's in one of the rooms that my ex-girlfriend decorated, and so that's really my house. And so I was sitting there and that's where it all takes place. But so that it was very intimate and so the person was local. What I'm trying to say is the person was very local. He don't even know what's going on. He just got hired to do the job.
Not only that, but you had an air.
Nothing. I didn't get any type of inside information about it.
I'm pretty sure you had an air of comfortability too, because you're recording in your own house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you've done over 200 videos on Wade Wilson. It wasn't hard to do this type of thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely knew what I was. I was prepared for every question.
Yeah,
You definitely in your zone, in your comfort zone. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can confirm that Papa Steve, he's in it by the factor of 23-1. The 23-1 interviews in the doc, but it doesn't look like
he's
Steve.
in it. He's in it, but I don't think he didn't do anything directly with the production team.
Right.
He's in it because they used
clips.
what's out there that he's done. You know what I mean?
Which, a big
So I
part of
just-
that is on 23-1 too. You know, that was like a 2-hour interview or something with Papa Steve.
So I just wanted to point out something too. Even when Papa Steve was on that documentary part, they tweaked his voice a little bit. It didn't sound like him all the way. It sounded like they did something to it.
Yeah, it sounded like they enhanced it, and like it is Paramount, so like Plug said, he had to speed it up a little, remix it, just so we didn't get a copyright strike. But I want to be the first to say, Jumpsuit, congratulations for being a part of this whole thing. Good looking out for the shout out and all that.
Thank you, brother.
To you, man. Salute.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, I agree. I think anybody, not just him, not just Steve, but anybody, you know, I listen to my vocals, you know, only the trailer is out. They didn't even show me.
Right.
But you know, they have my voice in there for like 4 seconds.
Yeah, we just caught that. I didn't catch that the first couple times.
Yeah, even that, you know, I think they did what, you know, they got who they got working in that department to enhance everything they can in every way they can, and so it might sound a little different. And
Yeah, they're gonna tweak it a little
you know,
bit.
you know, it might not be satisfactory to everybody, but you know, they did what they do, and that's probably why it sounds a little different. That's what I think. You know, I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm not a TV veteran. This is my first time doing this shit, but that's just what I assume.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So-
you see, yeah, go ahead. Good.
I was just gonna say, Wade's out of confinement. Jumpsuit, what's your thoughts? I'll be the first to ask you. He's out of confinement. Got out January 1st.
Yeah.
And of course, he's on death row, so he's still with death row population. Probably the same cell, just not disciplinary confinement.
So I have a contact, and I can't give you. I promised this person. I can't even give you a hint as to who this person is, and so you could call me a liar, you know, and you know, you can call me a liar. You can say I'm just I'm just pulling this out of my dreams, but you know, I gotta respect their wishes. But all I can tell you authentically is I got someone who I don't think there's anybody who is closer to this man right now, and they're telling me that he is in trouble. He's not allowed to have his tablet. I made a video earlier. I'm not even done editing this video, and so y'all are getting this before I even post it. I'm about to post this, and I'm not even done with it, and so I'm telling y'all.
Oh shit.
He's not on death row, but he's still kind of on death row. He's in. Imagine the jail within a jail. He's on death. He's on death row within death row because the way they described it, they even sent me a photo, an aerial like drone shot of the building, and then they like used the red brush to like kind of mark where he's at. And so he, you know, usually you got death row, normal death row. They told me there's cell 15. And cell 23, there's a pipe chase, and I know y'all know if you Pino, I know you know what that is. Pipe chase, it goes in between. You know, there's cell 15 and there's cell like 23, and there's a pipe chase in between.
I know
you know what I'm talking about. And so usually 15 and 23 are the day rooms. Right, that's the usual. He's moved to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of death row. He's moved to the 4th part, which is like the most extreme part, where 15 and 23 aren't day rooms anymore. They're just, you don't get that. You can't do that. It's kind of that's what I mean by, you know, it's like you got death row within death row.
Right. So he's got to work his way off of the restrictions.
Exactly. He's been causing so many you know. Even if you're on death row, you know, Pino, you can cause problems. You can cause you can throw stuff on people. You can flood your cell. You can do all type of stuff. And
any type of paperwork they got to do is a problem.
Exactly. And so he's been. My understanding is, and my intel is he's been doing that. And so he's on the worst of the worst part of death row, where he even has less privileges than people who are on death row, which is insane. You know, like imagine I don't even have the privileges that people who are on death row have, you know. And so that's where he's at right now. And YouTube Street. So as you shown, we all know, we got a recent report of the mistreatment of him. I talked to this contact again. I can't really reveal who this is or what capacity they are related to Wade Wilson in, but they know all about this. And because there's no timestamp, there's no date, there's no time, there's no day, nothing. They do the bare minimum and they admit, even if just the stupidest little complaint that comes through, they do have to investigate it. They're obligated to investigate it. And so they did, but they can also do the bare minimum, and that's what they did. So they basically investigated and they didn't do shit. And because they didn't even have a timestamp, they didn't even have a day or a time or anything where this occurred. And so all you really said was, hey, Wade Wilson's being mistreated. And so it's like, nobody's going to do anything with that. And so nothing.
Chat, he's talking about the December write-up. So he's talking about the what Kit put out a DR. It was an email from a Wade wife saying Wade's getting mistreated, blah, blah, blah. This is good information, Jump. So you got some new shit. When you drop your video, we're going to react to it tomorrow, either tomorrow night.
Yeah, go ahead. I got to put some finishing touches on it. But I'm telling y'all this before I even post my stuff, and this is basically what
we got the
about.
exclusive right here.
I
happen to know somebody on death row. I wonder if I could contact him through JPay and get inside information.
Well, it's what do y'all know? Wade's appeal begins February 5th.
Right.
Well, I know
He
Randy
won't be there. That's an oral argument with Michael Ufferman, but it's still very important. I think we need to definitely
he won't be there, but it is what it is.
It's huge.
It's the beginning.
Yeah, Jumpsuit. We're going to be able to see Ufferman's whole angle.
This is what they paid for. This is what they paid
exactly. Exactly. We're about to see where that Wade my wife money went to. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. This is what they paid for. This is what they donated all that money for. And it's happening February 5th. It was supposed to happen in late December, but it got postponed. And so, February 5th, it's going to happen. We're gonna see. I don't think he'll win. I don't think he has a chance of winning, but we're definitely gonna have some spectacles to fucking look at and watch and give some opinions on. You know what I mean?
Hey, Barry said his wife's on death row, but she don't know it yet.
Listen, I have an inmate who's been in Florida, that St. Union Correctional. He's in Florida. He's been there for almost 20 years. And he tells me, people hate Wade. He causes problems. He's a bitch. He's annoying. Everyone hates him. But he's keeping it a stack. He's keeping it a buck. And he's telling me eventually Wade Wilson will be able to he won't be able to successfully appeal his guilty verdict, but he will be able to appeal his sentencing from death penalty down to life in prison, because he said, yeah, what he did, it's fucked up, it's awful, it's bad. Like, yeah, we all know that. Yeah. But do you know what the fuck these other people on death row?
Yeah. So let me.
It is. I mean, if we really want to start ranking shit,
yeah,
there's people who have not been in the news and they don't have Netflix made about them, and people don't know their name. They've done things 2, 3, 4 times worse than what this guy's done, and they get their shit appealed down. Like that's kind of normally how it goes. And there's only been one person executed in Florida for the past how many fucking years?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Oh
say.
no,
Just because you get
Florida's
the death
actually got
sentence doesn't
the
mean you're gonna be sentenced
largest
to death. You can prolong
executions
that
in
shit.
the country right now.
Yeah, Florida actually picked back up. They were
Yeah.
stopped for like I think Florida was stopped for like almost 10 years because they ruled the lethal injection cruel and unusual because people were staying
Inhumane, yeah.
alive. They were staying alive for like 45 minutes.
So did they just change something that I'm not
Yeah,
aware
so
of?
they just
Let me
changed
know.
they changed the chemical compound.
Okay.
And so now you die right away. As soon as they put it in your body, you're dead. There's no suffering, no cruel and unusual. You're just dead. And when they put that into effect, I think they put that into effect like COVID era or something like that. They started the people that were sitting 20, 30 years, they started bringing them down for their final day. But I was gonna say, speaking of death row, I actually know somebody on death row, and you guys can verify this. Randy Tundador, father and son, Broward County. I actually went to school with the son, and I know the dad because I know the son. And they, like you said, bro, there's nobody nice is on death row. They executed okay. So
All
let me
right,
tell you
before
what
we get farther, what did he do though? Did he kill a woman?
So it's everybody on death row is a
Not like he
scumbag,
killed his
number
wife
one.
and his mom.
I'm gonna tell you what they did. So it was a father and son. I know the son. I went to school with the son. I know the father as well, not as well as I know the son. I know the son really well. We used to hit licks together and all type of shit when we were kids. That's a whole nother story. But they tied their landlord up and the landlord's wife and the kids and shot the landlord dead and then tried to set the house on fire with everybody tied up and left the house. The wife managed to get out of it and rescue the kids, but they caught up with them. The son testified against the dad. The son got 30 years. The dad got the death penalty.
Right.
So, and his name's Randy Tundador. You could look this up. This is a verifiable
do a
case.
video on that, man.
I hope he doesn't get in the
What I'm
penal.
saying, what I'm saying is, it just came to my head is we should just contact Randy on JPay because he's at Union. He's at Union on death row. We should just contact him and say, "Yo, this is Brandon. You remember me? I used to hang out with your son. Blah 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 blah. I'll send you maybe $20. Give me an update on Wade."
Yeah, we've had contact with multiple.
I'll put something
Not
towards
nobody
that,
on death row. On death row.
That's
Randy Tundador is
you
on
know
death
what?
row.
Pino. We've had contact with multiple people. Pete, the dude that did the drawing, he talked about Wade. The dude that killed the officers, DBS, you remember him? He talked about Wade. There's been multiple people that we've actually been in contact and talked about Wade. But this will be good, Pino. We want to see this. I'm not, I want to see it. I want to see it.
It hit my brain when he was talking about.
I'll put something towards that.
Hell yeah.
I need some
I'll put something towards that.
For sure.
Yeah.
5 on it.
Yeah, so
because there's nobody better to talk to
right
than these
the
people.
person there.
Like,
Yeah.
there's nobody. I mean, the person 2 cells down, like it just doesn't get any.
Don't get any closer. Right.
Yeah, I mean, the person 2 cells down knows more than the officer, bro.
And it's like they're not gonna lie because, like, what do they got to lie for? I mean, these
What they get
motherfuckers
to
gonna
lose,
die.
right?
So I'll put something towards that.
If
Yeah.
there's people in the chat that is saying what's worse than Wade, there's people there on death row that harm children.
Wade be
that
looking like an angel to
etc.
some of those guys on death row.
Oh, exactly. That's what the guy was saying.
Honestly, I can tell you a case right off the top of my head that I feel like I mean, I'm not taking anything from Wade. Wade is an evil person. He's a piece of shit. I'm not taking anything from that. But I can name a case that it hit me a little bit harder than the Wade Wilson case. Stephen Stearns hit me hard, bro. Maddie was 13 years old, bro.
Yeah, he's a straight pedo, bro. He and his wife she needs to be under investigation.
And he didn't even get death row. He got a life sentence.
Let me ask Jumpsuit this question real quick. So the documentary are they giving? And I'm not. It's not my question. The chat came with this earlier. Are they giving any money to the victims? Do you know? Are you aware of that?
I have no. If they are, I have no fucking idea about that.
I just don't think they ever do in any documentary, right?
I mean, again, I don't know. But if you want my guess, I don't think so, because I think they just kind of see it as, your reward is being on a pretty big show.
Well, we see
they didn't pay me shit. They didn't
But
make me shit.
we've seen what you did. You took a product and then you gave a portion of it to the people, and then you posted the receipts of it. Like we've seen you give money to the victims.
Well, yeah, people wanted, a catchphrase got developed through that series of videos, and so people demanded that I make merch with that catchphrase, and so I did make that, and then I felt like, I don't care about making money off the merch, and so if I am going to make merch based off a catchphrase that is resulting from a pretty fucked up situation, well, then whatever I make, I'm just going to send it to the surviving children.
Respect.
Well, really, I was like, I'm going to send it to the families. And the family of Christine Melton emailed me and said, we're good. We don't need any money. Please give it all to the Ruiz kids.
Yeah,
and so I said, okay. And I honored that. And I donated that through the GoFundMe so that could be publicly viewed and I could be held accountable for that, so
that shit's crazy.
That's what I did. But it was like $1,500, it wasn't anything like life changing,
Yeah,
I didn't
but
have that
still.
kind of pull, but I did everything I could.
It's still a righteous thing to do.
Well, it's safe to say that you're the only person probably on the documentary that actually did anything for the victims.
It kind of hit hard when Diane's son said he wanted to unalive himself at one point. And that his mom
So what do you think about Alexis saying that's when she changed her mind?
Well, we have the proof right here. She's messaged Wade after that whole. It's like she's messaged Wade in July.
That was convenient for her.
Let me see. What you got?
Okay, so so he got convicted. In that whole thing was what was it, June 12th? This was July 5th, and she's over here writing them. So she's full of shit, man.
Facts. Plug that.
Well, I know.
First thing he was on.
When I saw that trailer, I asked somebody, I said, why is Alexis in this shit? And they said, well, she redeemed herself at the end. And I was like, okay.
She redeemed
I was
herself.
I was just like, okay. Yeah.
Really?
Like, I mean,
Like at the end of the documentary or at the end of the introduction to the documentary?
at the end of the documentary.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Really? Oh.
She apparently, and again, I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't have any inside info that you think I got. They're not telling me shit. They don't, they're playing everything close to the chest. They don't want anything leaked. They don't tell me shit until after it happens. So I don't know. But there were, someone told me, by the end of it, she's like denouncing what she did and just turned her shit around and she's all it's all good and she's
right?
She pulled the publicity stuff. That's like, she's real convenient. That's what I said when I was watching her lives on TikTok.
What did you just mean by saying you just said something right
I told
there?
you, Plug. Yeah, I told you, Plug. I'm about to explain it to you if you let me.
All right.
So,
You're not explaining. Go ahead. You ain't
I
explaining
watched
shit.
the TikTok lives. I watched the TikTok lives, and I've seen her explain and transition on how she was going to go into being a Wade ex-wife and be a part of the redemption crew. I call it, and they accepted her, embraced her with open arms, and she just kind of swooned her way in. She's a con artist too, bro. You know what I mean? So she kind of set this up in a marketing sense, but she was also playing chess in a sense where she knew that she was going to be able to benefit in the long run.
But what does that have to do with her redeeming herself? That's not redeeming yourself. What the fuck are you talking about, DVS?
I don't know what's going on with you, but if you listen to her,
You gotta watch the show. We gotta meet back up after when it drops.
Watch a few.
We got to.
Shows,
All of us. We gotta meet back up on the 21st.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, bro.
Because I genuinely don't know, but clearly I don't know why she was chosen out of everybody. I really don't. But if she's on there, she's
like a lieutenant.
She's seen the light. And she's changed
Crazy. She has not one tattoo but two tattoos. 2-way tat. Who gets 2 of them?
I was told that
Jesse neck and neck.
she holds her wrist up at some point and like blocks out the Wade Wilson tattoo.
Oh, shit.
She got it covered up.
That's crazy.
She got it covered up. No shit.
That's what I was told. I don't know, man. I hadn't seen shit. I haven't seen anything more than y'all have seen.
That's hilarious.
You know, I don't know. We
Where's
gotta
Jesse?
see.
Where's Jesse at, man?
Jesse ain't talking about shit. I hit up Jesse. No, I sent somebody to Jesse about 5 or 6 days ago. I told her, like, because I was told, you know, she's totally fucking done with him. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna edit shit. We can do it live. Like, I can't, even if I wanted to, like, I can't edit anything. I can't like make you look any type of way I want. Like, we can do this shit live. You know, I would love to have you on and just have you fucking speak. And, you know, she responded to the person like, yeah, I think so, you know, and then like it just, you know, nothing.
She might be waiting for after. So is she mentioned in the documentary?
She's definitely mentioned because I dropped a banger line about her. I had planned that in the documentary. They said they listen. I was waiting on. They said, "What do you know about Jesse?" I said, "Jesse Tahanika." Listen, this is what I said. Quote. I said, "Oh, Jesse Tahanika. She should have changed her name to Jesse Harmonica because she was playing the blues when I got done with her."
Yo, shout out to Plug, man. Plug actually made a fucking rhyme on that shit.
Meditated bars.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Hey, I dropped a nice little line about her, but you know, she's not in the documentary. Like, she didn't participate, and I don't know. You know, I don't know what they did. I don't know. I hadn't seen anything, and they don't tell me anything. They don't tell anybody anything. Probably because of Alexis, because Alexis got on here blabbing the goddamn some shit she wasn't supposed to say.
Yep.
Well,
And
yeah,
so now they don't tell anybody anything. Huh?
She talks a lot on those lives. She definitely she
started fucking running them out. I mean, so they don't tell anybody. I don't know. They don't tell me shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't got any inside info. I don't got anything. They don't tell me anything.
Well, yeah, we'd only got a little bit through that trailer, and I'm sure there's some other wives that, because I heard there's a wife in there that I never even heard of. So they're coming. And she's got, you know what I mean?
Hey, a little bit off topic, but still true crime related. A man in Pennsylvania was just charged with over 100 human remains found in his Pennsylvania home. 100.
So you know where he got them from? You know where he got them from? The graveyard, bro. From last January to this January, he's been digging up graves, taking skeletons. He had some in his house, and then he had some in another location. I saw the police actually give a statement on it. He's looking like, if you look at his mugshot, he looks like one of those vamp kids from back in the day. The ones that were like hardcore, you know what I mean?
That's got to be punishable by life, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, some real goth shit.
That shit's got to be punishable by life. You dig up my relative, I'm going to be really fucking mad.
You know how many bodies they have to go to? So I was thinking, my sick way of thinking was, maybe there's some real bodies that he caught, and he's just mixing all the bodies together so he can throw them off.
Wow,
you know?
Good take.
Crazy,
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy.
And just a public service announcement. This is a public person now. Wade Wilson's new wifey. You cannot hit nobody with privacy strikes. You are part of Team Wade now.
So she's got different egos, man.
I put her in my video. I'm not done yet. I put her in my video. I said I dare you. I said I dare you to fucking do that shit with me. You ain't.
This one looks. She looks like a cartel princess right here, over here.
I dare you to fucking
play if you want.
Ma'am, I dare you to fucking file that shit on me. Guess what? I'll fucking respond with a picture of my fucking ass. What are you talking about? That doesn't do nothing. I've had like 7 privacy complaints filed on me, and none of them have ever done anything to me.
Well, YouTube support team, hi YouTube Streets. We would like to inform you that we have received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you an opportunity
They're not gonna do shit.
If necessary, modify or remove any
They're not gonna do
potentially private
shit.
information with the reported content. Receiving this notice does not imply or a violation of YouTube privacy guidelines, and no action has been taken against your content or channel at this time. Please find below the list of reported content with the reported video timestamps. Please note.
Hold on, DBS, just real quick. So what Jumpsuit's saying right there, privacy complaints, anybody could put a privacy complaint on anybody at any time. It's not a strike.
Too much talking, man. Too much. We're saying too much, man.
They're not going to do nothing. I've had 7 of those filed. They're not going to do shit.
Yeah, Jesse used to hit all of us.
It's not going to do shit.
You know who used to hit him too? Is Kelly Strom.
That's one of. Yeah, I had one from her too, and I didn't
Kelly
do
with
shit.
an eye, right?
Guess what? They never did shit. You never hear back.
Yep.
You never hear anything else. You hear that, but you never hear anything else.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard anything else?
I had one video get took down like a year and a half ago, and I think it was Jesse. And it wasn't for that reason, but
That's why I was about to say. There's no fucking way it was for privacy complaint.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just dry
No.
threats.
Okay. Well, that's irrelevant. What you had that video with? No, they don't know. That's just. They're just no. There's nothing going. We don't get. They don't give it. No, you're good. Fuck that. They can't do shit.
This girl makes Jesse. I mean, they calling her Timu Jesse. This one.
Man, she looks like she can.
Does she call herself Bad Bitch? What's her name?
Yeah, this is Bad Bitch Angie Angelica.
Bad Bitch Angie.
She reminds me of a little bit of a gypsy. You know what I mean? She's got a few identities going on here. Nah, man, she looks like
in that one photo with the green hat, she looks like Gypsy Rose.
Yo,
a little bit, man. Well, I was going to say she can definitely panhandle
offensively ugly. Like you're assaulting
like
me.
Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm being assaulted by looking at you. I'm being assaulted.
Assault on the eyes.
Yeah. Like, and look at the contrast. Look at the green hat, and then look at the photo under it.
That's what I'm saying,
it's
bro.
Just like, what do we do? Like, what, no, somebody, she just needs to be, I don't even know what for, but I know she needs to be arrested and put in jail. That's all. I don't even know what for, but she needs to go to jail because there's something wrong.
This businesswoman, she looks like she could pull off a realtor heist. Dude. This one over here, she looks like she's a fucking cartel grandma or something. Over here, I don't know. She could do a few things with that green hat, man. She could ask for change. She could do some strange things. You don't know what the fuck happened, man. But she's got something going on. She's definitely got way too alter egos. And if she can tap into
that's Angie Rose.
Angie Rose.
That's Angie Rose.
She looked like Billy with the big Philly hat.
Angie Rose. Oh shit, man.
That's crazy.
That Gypsy Rose shit is fucking crazy. She has a new video out where she's Harley Quinn.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I can't even keep up.
Said he would hit it though.
What?
I can't even keep up. People want me to keep going. I don't even know where to start. I can't even keep up with this shit.
Yeah, that Gypsy shit different.
No, Gypsy is popping right now. She's got a lot going on under the covers, man. She's been fucking. She's trying to keep it low, but she can't. No, she's got it going on right now. She's trying to keep it low, but everybody
going on under the.
I need to send Gypsy a video.
Yeah. That'll get her started.
All right, listen. I'm King Vampire.
Oh, dude, if you did that, bro, that would get so many views, bro. If you did a fucking troll.
Listen, I've been looking for you for 1,000 years. Listen, sweetheart.
With the makeup and all.
I've been looking for you for 10,000 years. I'm a vampire king. What's so crazy? She's like,
curl the toes.
She's like, oh, I got another personality. It's a demon. The name's Demona.
What?
That shit's so lazy. That's like I said. That's like me being I got another personality. It's a YouTuber. My name's YouTuberto. YouTuberto.
Exactly.
YouTuberto. Demona. What the fuck you talking? Like you couldn't come up with nothing better than that?
Oh man.
Yeah, she a little
Demona.
Demona.
Okay. Well, you just added an A on demon.
Demona.
You crazy with it.
The fuck?
Yeah, wicked.
She didn't put any effort into that.
Not at all.
Too brutal.
Demona, you too berto.
You too brutal.
You too berto. At least I roll my R's. I put a
got a
little
new
something in
persona
there.
named
Yeah,
Demona.
you rolled in Mars.
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, that fucking bit. She looked like a damn possum that got ran over.
Yo,
he's got a BBL.
no,
No,
bro.
no,
Yeah.
no,
BBL gypsy.
no,
No, we ain't doing that.
no. The only thing she got is blue eyes.
Man,
she's
don't
not
don't
that
don't do me
either.
like
Do
that.
that. Don't do
She's
that.
got
You
blue
got me.
eyes.
Don't do me
One
like
blue
that.
this way, one blue that way.
Oh, yeah.
One blue in the wind.
One blue this way, one blue that way. She got blue eyes.
Yeah, they blew in the wind. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
that's crazy. Damn, homie.
Shit.
See, this is why I don't join YouTube Streets Live, because y'all get me.
It's all right. It's right.
Y'all got me saying ridiculous things.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, look at
No,
this
this case is building back up again, man. We're gonna be covering the shit out of this. Wade Wilson, man, you got it popping again.
I'm gonna pop it. I'm working on this shit right now. I'm done for the night, but I'm gonna drop that shit tomorrow. It's gonna be some good shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure AG Tactical is gonna come with a video too. Everyone's gonna be covering this shit again, bro.
Yep.
A lot to cover.
Due to the documentary, it's like circling back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna fire everybody up.
Yep.
Oh, listen, I look on TikTok. There's still these stupid ass bitches talking about, oh, they're still trying to hurt Wade. He's innocent. I'm like, oh my God, like,
yeah,
bro, you're so foreign. You don't even understand what the fuck.
Yeah, they got to be paid actors in my head. They got to be getting paid to do that shit, because the shit they say is just unbelievable. If you know anything about the case,
They don't want to know. They don't want to. Here's the thing. They don't want to know anything about the case. Everybody who supports it, they don't want to know. They know that he did it. They don't want to hear nothing that proves he did it, because they want to be able to say he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So that they can justify supporting this bad boy criminal, tatted up, tats on the face, 6'5", decent looking motherfucker. Like,
Hey,
that's it. That's it. That's it.
To an extent, yes, it is. But
That's
the women
it.
that are making the pages, they are capitalizing. Those foreign women that are actually making those pages and creating those chats, they are thinking it from a business aspect, because some way, somehow, they got to be creating some sort of currency.
Hey, not for nothing, but speaking of face tats, bro, like I don't know how like I've never been to any other prison besides Florida prisons, but I can tell you, bro, like 50% of people in Florida prison have their face tatted. Like 50 or 60%. It's a high fucking number, bro. Like every other person you bump into has tattoos on their face.
Yeah,
what about South
your
Carolina?
face tatted is one thing, but them stitches and all that crazy shit is different.
No, that's wild. That's just somebody playing on your face. Wade just has somebody playing on his face.
Pause.
Well, and Pino,
Like
like, why did he do that?
His
Like
face.
he wants motherfuckers to think he's,
I don't know, man. I don't know why people.
Because he didn't have all that shit going on before. He wasn't in no gang. He
His
wasn't.
face looks like a detention.
Then he got locked up, and now he's got all this shit on his face. Why did you do that? Is that not a big indicator of I want to feel more intimidated?
Yeah. It's actually even in
But
the intro.
but these seasoned convicts are gonna see right through that shit and be like,
Facts. It's
fucking
transparent.
dead.
Yeah.
Like it's not even gonna work. And
Well,
so
the thing
it's like,
is, he's not even going to be around like real seasoned convicts that been in the chain gang 20, 30 years or been to prison 5, 6 times. The only people he's going to be around is scumbags just like him. Just like you said earlier, bro. I can't find a nice person on death row.
Yeah.
They
got listen. They got that one guy in this documentary for a brief second. That one kid who was in the cell beside him and looked up to him, and he got the same.
They got
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
matching
yeah, yeah,
stitches.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they got him in that, and you know, he's locked up right now. He just tried to send me a message 2 weeks ago for the jail mail. I got an email alert. He just tried to message me. This motherfucker got the same damn tattoos on his mouth stitched. He's in there for murder right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually covered him before. We
Yeah,
actually
he looked up. He looked up to fucking Wade. He
Imagine
thought he was
that.
cool as fuck.
That's
And
crazy.
now he's in there for fucking murder, and he's got the same fucking tattoos. And they got him in
Ronnie
the
did that
documentary.
interview, right?
Huh?
Ronnie did that interview, I believe. He didn't you do something with that kid? You
Yeah,
interviewed
I
him?
think we reacted to
y'all did
something,
do
or
something with
we
him.
did some kind of.
I'm almost
I think
positive.
Plug and I did.
Yeah, the only reason I remember him is because of the YouTube streets. I remember
Yep.
y'all either brought him up or did something with
I
him.
think
or-
I think we interviewed him. I think if I
Yeah,
wasn't
I was
here, I
gonna
think
say,
it
I
was you
think
and
Plug and
Plug.
I interviewed him, or we reacted to an interview that he had partook in. But either way, we covered it.
I mean, you
But
gotta be
imagine
a dumb son
Wade
of a
Wilson is
bitch
like
to
the
take
low of the
after
low.
Wade.
He's like the scum of
He's
the
got a
scum.
fucking murder charge.
Imagine
Yeah, bro.
somebody looking up to him. Like, you gotta be a bum and a half to look
There's
up to him.
there are 8 billion people on this planet. There are so many other people that you can look up to
Facts.
besides Wade fucking Wilson.
Well, I
Big
think
facts.
you know you're seeing a lot of like from all angles. I mean, celebrities, street people.
There's so
Just
many
everything.
people.
You're seeing this kind of agreement that you know this lifestyle just ain't it anymore, and
It never
you know
was.
It
it
definitely ain't
never
what it
was.
used to
It
be,
never
though. Right.
was, and now you finally have people admitting it, and it's just like, damn, sucks to be you if you fucked around and got caught up before everybody came out and agreed that this ain't what it is, you
Some
know,
bullshit, right?
and you know he got caught up, and now there he is with a murder charge with the fucking shit tatted on his mouth, fucking idiot.
I mean,
And
honestly, bro, that shit has to be a mental fucking delusion. Because even if I were to look up to somebody who is a bad boy or a bad notable figure or somebody who's like major like into that lifestyle,
Right.
it would not fucking be Wade Wilson.
It's gonna be a stand-up guy or a
Well,
soft
because
dude, not some
you're a
scumbag who
grown
kills women.
man and you have that
Yeah.
mindset now. But these young kids, you know.
Even if I was young and I wanted to look, I would rather look up to
But
Pablo
guess what?
Escobar.
That guy, he's got fetal alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something's wrong with the brain.
That's not funny, but
It's not funny,
right.
but
it's not funny. But
something's wrong with his
it's a
brain.
little funny, but it's not
it's
that
the
funny.
truth.
But he's got fetal
And he
alcohol
ain't got no
syndrome.
tools.
I mean, it makes it make sense.
Yeah.
He's got fetal dipshit syndrome. He's got fetal alcohol syndrome.
I remember Plug calling him like the Timu Wade or some shit like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. See,
So what do you think?
y'all got me doing?
What do you think the
Get your wreck.
probability is? Serious question. While we got you on here, what do you think the probability is? Excuse me. What do you think the probability is of Wade coming back on an appeal and getting the death penalty reversed to a life sentence? Because we know that there are several appeals when it comes to the death penalty. There are several appeals. There's actually an appeal right before they kill you. They have to contact the governor and get him to sign off on your death warrant like 30 minutes before they kill you. And if he doesn't sign off, you don't die.
Yeah.
I think it's almost inevitable that he will
get it reversed into a life sentence.
He will get out of the death penalty, and he will get a life sentence. He will for a fact he will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I think it's almost I think 99% he will get it reversed because what I know, but also I talked to Florida inmates who are serving big time and big numbers, and they, like I said, they told me like, what he did, like that's fucked up, but if you knew the thing, like as bad as what Wade Wilson did, and it's bad, but if we want to get into what these people who are on death row in Florida aside from Wade Wilson, have done, it doesn't even. I mean,
Yeah.
what Wilson did. I mean, if you want to,
It's-
compare, you
Right,
know,
right.
it doesn't hold a fucking candle.
I
to
mean,
what
I
these,
just gave y'all
you
an
know, it
example.
never made the news. It never went viral. Nobody ever made a documentary on Netflix
Yeah, it's
about
not a
it.
high
But
profile case.
you know, these people have done crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and they win their fucking appeal. You can appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal, and you
Yes.
got so much time to do it. You have decades, 15 years. You have so much time to do it. All these appeals, most, in Florida, you can Google this. I think what have they executed one person in the last 20 years?
Maybe I haven't looked into that. I have to definitely research that.
And I may be wrong, but like, you know, I might be wrong, but I'm probably not far off. And, you know, and that's because most people get their shit dropped down. And so you know, even this inmate, he's like, yeah, you know, everybody hates him and, you know, he's a piece of shit, but, you know, he's probably, you know, as time, I mean, we all know, all of us know for a fact, if you get the death sentence, that's not going to happen for at least 10, 15
Right.
years.
Just because you get the
We
death
all
sentence
know
doesn't mean you're
that.
sentenced to death,
And
and
so
you can
you have
prolong that
all this fucking time to appeal
Yep.
it. And most
Okay,
people,
so
at least in Florida, you have a lot of, like, most people fucking appeal that down to just a life sentence, and you're not going to have life in prison. And that's not what makes people happy. That doesn't give people joy. They don't, you know, you make that video and they're not happy about what they heard, but you know, that's the
okay,
fucking truth. And
so as
so
of
that's what it is.
sorry to interrupt you, but as of 2000, so they just started in 2025. They started back up, and guess how many people they executed in 2025?
How many?
20.
Damn.
20 people executed in 2025 on death row
In Florida?
and in the state of Florida, and there are currently sources suggest there are two oh I'm sorry, hold on. It says, since the reinstatement of the death penalty in 1976, Florida has executed 125 people by 2025, with a significant surge in 25, executing 19 inmates, a record for the state, bringing a total
record, yeah.
to 125 as of late 2025. Though some sources suggest around 315 executions, 1924 when executions began in the state. These executions primarily use lethal injection, blah blah blah. There's about 250 inmates right now currently on death row.
How many they did in 2020? Oh, okay, never mind.
In
That's right.
2025, they executed 19 people.
Okay, yeah. So we haven't got one in 2026 yet, but we will soon.
It sounds like they're cranking that shit up.
I actually seen somebody beat a death penalty case. I know this is a rare thing, but you can actually Google it. I actually was in 7C3 in Broward County Jail with a guy who came back named Seth, and his case was from the early or mid 90s, and him and two of his homeboys who were known around town for hanging around each other all the time, broke into an upscale house in Broward County, and they put the people on their knees and they executed them from behind, shot them in the head, right? And they gave all three of them the death penalty. But Seth was I'm sorry, they didn't give all three the death penalty. I'm lying. They gave 2 life sentences. They gave Seth the death penalty because he went to trial and lost at trial. So they gave him the death penalty at the end of his trial. Seth then didn't go back to court till 2016. When he went back to court on a suppression hearing, basically saying that the camera footage, you could not tell that it was him on the camera footage. And they replayed the camera footage in the court for a new judge, like 20. He's been sitting on death row for like 20 years almost, right? Or 15 years, whatever. And they played the footage in the courtroom, and it was, from the 90s, the footage is like this, like it moves like that, and it's grainy, and you can't tell it's him. But the police basically roped him up because they knew he's with these other two all the time, blah blah blah. And the judge threw the whole case out, bro. He went from sitting on death row for like 15 years to walking out of the courthouse. Shit's crazy.
That's
Crazy
crazy.
case. Yeah, crazy case, bro. But it was
Shaky ass
all
old video. Yeah.
yeah, it was because of the video from the 90s. You couldn't clearly tell, you could not identify him. It was just like a shadowy figure moving like this on home
And
surveillance.
it's like he was just guilty by association at that point.
He was guilty. Bro, they literally, during his hearing and everything, they literally
Bro,
painted him out.
why are none of y'all three showing your face?
Showing our face? Do you
Yeah,
want to
why
see
you
my
ain't
face?
show your face? How your
Hey,
face
man.
feeling?
You feel me, Pino? What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't.
Why
We don't.
ain't
I don't know. We don't really because the way I have it
let's
set
all
up.
get together?
I always show my face, homie. My shit's beautiful.
I don't see you. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, there's
Okay.
Ronnie, dude.
Look, Ronnie,
There
I
you
got
go.
that same hat. Ooh, look at
Yeah.
you. I got that
Where
same
everybody?
hat.
Where they? I mean,
Hold on, I gotta do Wade Wilson. I'll be right back.
Patriots,
nobody's
baby.
saying anything.
Plug said I gotta do a Wade Wilson. I'll be right back.
Nobody's saying anything. Well,
Yeah.
New Age Club, where you at? DBS, where you at? Come on. Let's get on here.
Drop the video now.
What's the weather like out there in South Carolina?
Man, it's looking shady.
Just like the case.
It's
like the
looking
case.
shady because ain't nobody getting on here, put their face on it.
What do you think? What do you think? Back to Wade. What do you think the grounds of appeal will be when it does go back, if it does and gets a reversal? What do you think his grounds will be?
I really don't know what his grounds will be. I don't think it fucking matter. He ain't got no fucking grounds. He's not gonna fucking win. I mean, he has the right to try it.
Yeah.
You got the right. You can try that shit, but it ain't gonna fucking work. New
If
Age
it-
Plus. Listen, I know you heard everything I said. Where you at? Why you not on here?
Flaw said he taking a piss.
Oh,
He pulling a
DVS, what's up?
Throwing the
Come on,
double.
man.
DVS done fell asleep.
We're
probably,
all
man, ain't gonna lie
here.
to you.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
man.
I'm
DVS
holding it
probably
down
done hit the
solo
sack.
dolo.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Nah, man, I had to go
No.
pee, bro. I had to go pee.
He
Oh,
didn't want to pull a dome, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't want to pull a dummy on the live stream.
okay.
But yeah,
What's
so
up with DVS?
DBS is probably sleeping, bro.
Yeah, it's the witching hour. We
My
don't know
boy
what
done,
he's doing.
my
And
boy done fell
listen,
asleep at the mic.
DBS is upset
Come
because
on now.
DBS is
He didn't
upset
want to take
because
a dump.
that ICE woman, the woman that got killed by ICE, he's real passionate about
All
that
right.
right now.
But anyways, yeah, I don't think he's got nothing. He doesn't have anything to stand on. He's just doing this shit to do it. Pino, motherfucker's gonna do shit just to get out the cell.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's just gonna try to get out the cell, and he's on death row. He's just trying to get. He's gonna get out there and just do whatever the fuck he can. I mean, I think he's been resigned to his fate for quite a while, and he's gonna take that bus ride and see the sights and look at the grass and the trees and just whatever the fuck he can do.
And everything we
Uh,
continue to read on him, like all these documents and stuff like that we read on him, whether they be disciplinary reports or grievances or whatever they may be, the audience, they have to understand this is a part of the system. When you're in the system, and it's not just Wade, it's everybody. When you're in the system, you learn how to manipulate the system to bend
Right.
to your will. You don't have much, so the one thing you do have is brain power. And if it involves manipulating the guard to do something, or even, I'm going to give you an example just so you understand. I've been to South Florida Reception Center twice, right? And both times I went to prison, I had to go through South Florida Reception Center. It was unbearably hot, unbearably suffocating hot inside the dorms. And the only place on the compound that had AC was medical. So I used to declare medical emergency when it got too hot. I would tell the officer, I'm about to fall out. I need to see a doctor just so I can go to medical and
That's
sit in
checking
the
in.
AC. No, just so I can go to medical and sit in the AC for an hour while they do my vitals, take my temperature, tell me I'm okay, and I can go back to my dorm. But guess what? It was worth it to me because I sat in the AC for an hour and a half, bro. And it's just one small way that
Yeah.
you learn to manipulate the
Yeah.
system and do things you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even about the big outcome. It's about just the small things you might get along the way.
Exactly. It's the small things that
You
matter.
know, it's not even
Hmm?
So I don't think Wade Wilson's gonna win his shit. I don't think he even thinks he's gonna win his shit. But
Right.
whatever we can do, like whatever fun he can have. I mean, this fucker's locked up in a goddamn cell 24/7. I mean, whatever the fuck.
He doesn't have much
I
resources.
mean, that's his life. I mean,
Yeah.
just getting out of that. Like, you might like, oh, he's got this big strategy. Man, this motherfucker just wants to be somewhere else. You
Mhm.
know? Maybe he
That's
wants
a
to jack on somebody. Like,
and
I
that's
mean,
that's a primary reason for him why he wants drugs. I mean,
yeah.
a lot of people in prison, they go to prison and they get
Escape
back.
reality.
They do the same amount of drugs they were doing on the street in prison so they can escape reality.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But it's been real,
That's
y'all.
what
Brother.
that's really what I think of. I mean, maybe 2% of him thinks like, oh, maybe
Oh, they always will, bro.
something amazing. You
They
never
always
want to
will.
give up hope as an inmate.
I've never seen
uh,
a person with a life sentence give up hope. They always have
exactly.
hope. They
Yeah, he
always
on
That's
death
all you
row.
got
Like
left. That's all you got left.
he's gonna have a small little bit of like maybe this will fucking work, but majority. I just want something new. I want to change up my routine,
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
and
dead serious about
that's
that.
really all it is. And
Change
like,
your
I mean,
scenery
that's all
just
it
to get
needs to
out.
be. And that don't make sense to most people, but it's like you just don't understand. Like,
Listen, my godfather did 40 years. He did 40 years, 30 in Walpole, 10 in Merriam, and he used to catch wreck with the Ninja Turtles just for something to do, just to get out the cell. He get beat up and lugged just for something to do.
Yeah. And I like
the
Jumpsuit
Ninja
said, bro.
Turtles.
I never did Ninja Turtle.
Squad.
Like Jumpsuit said, bro. I've been to the Chain Gang twice. I've been on compounds that were majority life sentences, where there was only like 15 to 20 people on the compound besides me that did not have a life sentence. And I have never met somebody with a life sentence that has not said, "Oh, I'm getting out. Oh, I'm my appeal gonna go through. I'm getting out." Well, when I get out on the street, when I touch down, like, bro, you got 3 life sentences. What are you talking about when you touch down? But it's the mental game they play. They install it in their head that one day they're gonna get out. Even though they got 3 life sentences, one day they're gonna give out. Because if you give up everything in your head that you're not getting out, you kind of lose yourself. You really lose yourself.
Yeah, at that point, that's all you got is hope.
If you want to really go deeper, what's crazy?
Pause.
And a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but man, when you talk to them people, everything you thought you were, everything you tried to be on the streets, when you talk to them people who really were that, these gang leaders, these real
Mhm.
boys, these real killers, these real, I didn't snitch on nobody. I really kept it solid. I really was like running shit. I'm really the top dog of the Crips, the Bloods, whoever. You talk to these people and they've been locked up 15, 16, 17 years. They wish they would have snitched. They wish they would have not did what they did. They wish it's not even worth it to keep it solid because everyone's forgot about them.
Or they wish they could have
And
took their crime back.
the people who did what they refused to do because of the code, they're fucking the bitches who won't even respond to them in the DMs when they're using their contraband cell phones to hit them up on Facebook. And it's just it just like it really, you really realize this shit's for the birds. Like it's not it's just, this is a totally different direction, but it's just like, this is just bullshit. It's not important anymore, and it's not cool, and it's not something to strive for anymore.
Yeah, most people
It's
don't
really
realize till
not.
it's too
It's
late
really
type
not,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
In 2026, it's really not, dude. Like it's not.
That's a fact. It's a fact. Definitely.
But it's still good to give kids awareness because you guys been to prison, so it's good to give the knowledge that you guys,
Because I've talked to these
experiences.
people who went to the depths of whatever you want to be or whatever direction you're going. I've talked to these people who have gotten there and then they got locked up, and it's like, I wish I would have never done that, and I wish I just
100%.
so much regret, and just, it's just like, that's really what kind of like helps me be like okay with, like, I don't care about getting on here and being like the tough gangster prison guy. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need anybody to view me that way. Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody. Not in the free world. Nobody.
No, and I'm not gonna do shit to back that up, and I'm not gonna fucking do it. It's just, it's over with. It's over. It's done, and it's not worth it. And it's just, that shit is done. It's dead.
Especially
And
when you got a lot of people following you, it's like you
Yeah.
gotta lead them in the right direction type shit. You know what I mean?
exactly, man. You gotta change that up, and you gotta find something
Break the
else.
cycle. Yeah.
I talked to Plug. I'll talk to you behind the scenes, Jumpsuit. I'll call you probably tomorrow or something and talk to you
Yeah.
about it. But there's a high likelihood that I'm probably gonna beat my gun case on the 15th. It's a
I
motion.
hope you do.
It's a motion to suppress on the 15th. It's a high likelihood that I'm gonna beat the case.
Yeah.
And if I do, and this is, I was just going back on what Plug was saying about the kids and stuff like that. Like, there's not, I mean, I understand there's probably a younger audience that probably watches us every now and then, but you have to click 18 or over, or have a Gmail that says 18 or over to watch these lives and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? And the thing is most of our audience are adults, and I feel like I need to, like, we should, like, as former prisoners and shit like that, people who did bids, bro, we should
But it's
start
just
going
like
to,
how, just like when we were kids, though, Pino, all the adults be in the room, and then we
I
be in
didn't
the
hear
fucking
I
bedroom.
didn't. Your very last part, I didn't hear. You cut out.
so I was just saying, like, as adults and former prisoners that done bids, been there, done that. I think the best thing we can do when it comes to helping the youth is probably and shout out to Ian Bick, what he's doing. He's going to the jails, and I would like to go to the juvenile detention centers. I don't want to go to the jails where I'm speaking to a 40-year-old crackhead. No offense.
Yeah.
I would rather speak to a 16-year-old gangbanger than a 40-year-old crackhead, because
Right.
this 16-year-old gangbanger still has a fucking chance. Not saying the 40-year-old
Yeah.
crackhead don't have a chance, but this
But the
16-year-old gangbanger.
40-year-old crackhead ain't gonna listen to the
Exactly. And this
30-year-old.
16-year-old, bro, this 16-year-old could be the next
Yes.
fucking senator or something,
Yeah,
bro.
you
know
got to
what I
catch
mean?
them before that point. Yeah, I totally get that. And I talked to my ex-girlfriend. I mean, we still, she's my ex, but we still have a great relationship. And she lives right down the street. We see each other several times a week. And I was talking to her about going to talk to my old high school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get that. And dude, it's just
With Josh
like,
Block.
It's good on the soul too.
I think there's
Jumpsuit.
there's an awakening happening right
Yeah.
now where people are realizing all that fuck shit, that's not cool anymore.
Mhm.
And you need people who've been through it, like you and me. We fell for that, and we did that, and
Damn
we
right.
got the consequence from that, and we persevered through that, and now we've changed from that, and now we have a new fucking thing from that, and like, that's the people who kind of have to speak to these people.
Mhm.
And that's why I'm like, there's like these like prison channels that are like, they'll make videos about people and they'll like say shit, and it's like, who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah.
like, who
Facts.
gives a fuck about that? Like, what are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Like, who even cares? Because you know, it's not even. I mean, nobody even cares about that anymore.
Exactly. You ain't earning no stripes out here with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you're policing who is not qualified to run down a dead end street.
Yep.
So fuck that. You know, like fuck all that. And so yeah, I mean, I would love to get that message across, and yeah, I mean, I'm with that. I definitely and I've thought about that, so I definitely am with you on that, mindset.
Definitely.
You
And
hear
and
me?
respect. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. I don't know why the audio's fucking up. But no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Pino, what I was trying to say about the kids, right? So, when we were kids and we're in the next room and then we can hear what the adults are saying. It's the same thing with YouTube, so it's always smart for like YouTubers to have
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in South Carolina. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think Jumpsuit could hear me, bro. Go ahead.
Jumpsuit here. He's just saying he's gonna go to sleep. I appreciate you coming on.
I'm old, man. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, man.
Hey,
It's
we
almost
appreciate you
1.
pulling up, man. You always welcome on this.
Yeah, oh yeah, I had a good time, man. Good talking to all y'all, man. But yeah, I'm about to go to fucking sleep. I'm old. I'm tired.
Have a good night,
My
Pablo.
knees are popping. I'm ready to go to bed.
Have a good night, man.
All right, man. I'll see y'all.
All right, for sure. And
Yeah, he couldn't hear me. He couldn't hear me. So sometimes like one person on stream, or it happened with Vegas too. Like because I was asking him questions a little bit ago, he couldn't hear me. He would have to go in and come back out. Or he's just talking over. I don't fucking know. Go.
Listen, we've had over 330 people in this live. Let's run this up to over 250 likes. We had 172 right now. Run it up to 250 before we end the live, y'all.
Yeah, hit that like button if you like something.
Show your support.
Riding with us.
Appreciate and I know Plug was a little busy. DVS kind of fell asleep. All the donations that came in, big shout out to y'all. Plug will go through it later on and give y'all a response probably. Big shout out to y'all. It's been a blessed night. I'm finna go smoke and lay my ass down. Like Jumpsuit said, Bill, I'm old. Bitch, I'm old. I appreciate you bringing me on, Plug.
Man.
Appreciate it, Ronnie. Appreciate it, Plug. Shout out to the YouTube streets, y'all.
Peace.
Have a good night, Pino.
Yes, sir.
It was a good live, man. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, man. Now let me talk my fucking shit, man.
Pop your shit.
Talk my shit.
Pop your shit.
Actually, yeah, when you got Pino and Pablo up, it's hard to get anything in
just
anyways.
let him run. Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, earlier, actually, I'm not even going to bring that back up. But the last one more public announcement for this bitch. Listen, you are a public person. Do not try to hit us with these little privacy complaints. The shit doesn't work. They never take the video down.
You're
and
a public persona now. You made your choice.
You're popular, Angie or Angelica, where the fuck your name
now
is.
You better lie in it type shit.
Kelly with an eye is a rat. Nah, I ain't got that dialed up. I ain't got that dialed up. No, but Jumpsuit and Pino, they were talking about some real shit right there, man. That was a good conversation.
Yeah, and it's perfect timing with this documentary coming up and Pablo being a part of it. It was good to have him pull up and give some perspective on the whole thing.
I'm still not 100% convinced that's not some sort of AI in that
I think,
intro.
like you said, bro, I think you hit it on the head. Like what I was thinking is it's a little bit of both, and I'm gonna stick with that. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to figure. It's bothering me. It's bothered me all night. It's like, oh shit! Now I gotta figure out. I gotta know.
Well, that's what makes it hard to think and articulate yourself when you got something on the back of your mind and you can't shake it. It's like it's hard to really get into anything else when that's all you can think about. You know what I mean?
And this is the issue with DBS right now. When anytime there's something huge in America that's very divide, he's very passionate. And he's on the side of the woman that passed away. And RP to that woman at the end of the day, RP to her, right? But in my opinion, it's like, bro, it looks like the guy got hit. I'm gonna be, I seen so many different angles on that shit. It looked like the guy got hit. I don't know, man. It's just a tough one. It's a lose-lose, no
Yeah.
matter you look at it.
Yeah, that's
You
I was
know?
gonna say that's a good point. It's a lose-lose because, like you said, rest in peace to the victims, condolences to the families. It's always a loss when there's a loss. So, but yeah,
But do
people are
we?
gonna be divided when it comes to that every
Let me
time.
ask you, Ronnie. Let me ask you. Do we teach our? Because this is what I was explaining to DBS. Because DBS was going on a rampage about how he would have said fuck. He's on the side of that woman. He's like fuck ICE. Fuck them. I'll do whatever I want. I'm not complying.
Right.
That's not a good mess. Because okay, you could. What I was trying to explain with him is like that's not being a good representation of being a father in a sense, because we don't want our kids to grow up and not comply in a sense. Because look, you're going to get pulled over. They're going to get through all these situations in life. I think it's smart to teach our kids to comply to a certain degree. Do you agree, or do you think am I taking it too far?
No, I understand what you're saying. Like, it's important, like you said, this is a 21 plus adults only, but you made a good point when, they're always going to try to, like, when we was young bucks, we're always going to try to watch that movie, like the Forbidden Fruit. We're always going to try to listen to that music or watch that movie or be a part of the shit that we're not supposed to be a part of, right? So whether they're welcome here or not, they're probably going to pop up. So it's like, I can see both sides where he's saying, like, especially out here in Boston, I see a lot of people going to war with ICE, and it's crazy. It's like an everyday thing. This raids, it's an everyday thing. It's been going on for a while now. Ever since Trump retook office, it's been like crazy. But I hear what you're saying as far as the message. Like, you don't want to put them in a situation that later on is going to end up putting them in a worse situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly. In another situation too, do you put yourself at this is getting even crazier, and it kind of goes into AZ question, but more on the civilian side, because I was really trying to think this through. But do you put yourself in a situation where you can get killed and not take care of your kids, but you're putting yourself in a situation to save somebody else, an adult, a male, a female, anybody? You're in a position you could save them, but you're risking your life at the same time. And do you, because DBS is on the side of, you know what, I'm gonna go save that person, and my kids are gonna
Right.
know me for doing that, and I respect him for saying that.
Right. Well, my opinion is this, right? No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you don't know what you're really gonna do until that time comes. So you can say all the shit you want, but when it really pops off, you might act first and think later. And I tend to get like that. So I can say whatever I want, but until you're put in that situation, you really don't know what you're really gonna do. You know what I mean? That's just me. Like I tend to get active, you know what I mean? Think about shit later. On some street shit. I still have that mentality. Sometimes it
Yeah,
just comes out before you could even think of it. You're already in motion. You know what I mean?
I guess it just matters what day they get us on, Ronnie, or like what type of time
Right.
we're on that day. I think, right?
And it depends on the situation. Like if you've seen a kid getting snatched or something like that, boom, you're gonna act fast. Like regardless, right? It's like so it definitely depends on the situation at hand as well, in my opinion.
And Mr. Diddy, I agree with you on the fuck the police and that's from us, right, Ronnie? If part of me can never get rid of that
Of
part
course,
of
that
me.
street mentality, because the way it
Yeah,
came
it's
up, I
so
grew up in the
weird.
projects. It's always gonna be like fuck the system, fuck the police type shit. Like that's always gonna be a part of who I am. It's like I got it tatted on me. That's for life. Like it is what it is. You're gonna grow. You're gonna mature. You're gonna develop. Your views might skew and change a little bit, but your core development, I'm always gonna be who I am. I'm always gonna be from where I'm from, and it just is what it is with me.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It ain't like, yeah, no, I agree, bro. 100%. Authority don't like humiliation.
Right.
Mm,
Nah. That listen. That's
damn,
when
that
they're
kind of
really
hit
gonna.
hard right there.
That's when they're gonna get extra active. Believe that.
Authority don't like humiliation. Yeah, and, that's a key word too, authority. That, and I would
A lot of people
agree.
don't even like that word.
Can I say the dude was justified, but I don't agree that woman should be killed? Does that make sense too? Like I don't, it's hard seeing, because dude, Ronnie on Live Leak, they got the lady dude, they show everything. I mean, it's pretty graphic.
Well, I can't really speak for DVS, but I think from what I understand, her being who she was and what she was, if you're picking up what I'm laying down, um, if they could do it to her, they could do it to anybody. If they could do it to her, if they would do it to her, they would do it to anybody. I think that's his thinking on the situation. You know what I mean?
Why was it justified? So I think the justification isn't from a moral aspect. I'm talking about the law. I think it's justified through the law because a vehicle is just a deadly weapon as a gun. And you know what I thought about
Even
instantly?
your shoes, when you stomp somebody out, that's assault with a deadly weapon. Even your
No,
boots. Like,
facts.
you know what I mean?
No, facts.
I remember in high school, we got in trouble. We stomped somebody. There was like a fight, like a 5-on-5 type shit. My homeboy, he got in trouble. He kicked someone, and he kicked someone, busted their shit, kicked him in the face. Yo, when the cops came, they took his sneakers right off his feet as evidence. When they arrested him, they put him in a bag as the deadly weapon, and they arrested him for assault with a deadly weapon. And all he did was kick somebody. It's crazy.
That is fucking crazy. Holy shit, bro.
Dogs and everything. I love them, booing them like on pops. Like I seen that shit. I was like, damn. I was young as fuck, so I really didn't understand at the time. I was so young. We were young bucks, but I caught it right away. Like, oh, assault with a deadly weapon. He taking his kicks, bagged them up as evidence right away. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
And I see you in the chat saying de-escalate the situation. De-escalate the situation. Sorry. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, in a perfect world, I mean, but timing, everything happens so quick. You can't always do that.
And they're good cops too. Oh, of course. Even like even the famous quote by Tupac Shakur of saying, I never say fuck the police. I say fuck, or I don't say fuck cops. I say fuck dirty cops. Right.
I mean, just
yeah,
like people,
for sure.
you're gonna have your good ones and your bad ones. Like, you know what I mean? Of course.
Yeah, like dude. Yeah. There's definitely I just don't know how many there is, and we just don't know. But when it comes to this ICE situation, it's got everyone divided.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what I'm
my
saying. The
god.
division is real. And even if you're a martial artist or you're trained, let's say you're combat trained or you're military trained, your hands could be a deadly weapon. You know what I'm saying? Your feet, your knees, your elbows, you know what I mean? Deadly force. But yeah, the division is real. The distractions are real. For real, for real.
My neighbor is LAPD in Watson. Even he thought it was wrong. So he thought it was wrong so that's what we're saying. I think, it's wrong that she passed away, but is it wrong according to the law? Because there's a lot of different angles. You could see that, dude, it's almost like a flag on the play. They're reviewing the play,
Right.
Ronnie. Because if
they're gonna say they could have did something different or used like riot control bullets or rubber bullets or like used a different approach or whatever. But when everything happens so fast, you never know what you're gonna do until you're in that situation. Now, I'm not justifying it. I'm not taking no sides. Like you said, I don't get into politics or religion up here at all. But I hear what you're saying. It could have been something else done, but when everything is happening so fast, but yeah, to shoot a woman, it's crazy.
Now, Kathy says trying to run anyone over is attempted murder. That is correct. But a lot of people, because I've been listening to both sides on this topic, the more the progressive left wing side that is, because this lady was actually left wing. They actually said she was a very, very nice lady. That's what all her neighbors and all her friends are saying, that she was a really nice lady. United States citizen, was trying to defend her neighborhood or whatever. But shit, where was I going with it? Oh shit. So she would, yeah. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Like, is it justified, bro? Is it fucking
I don't
justified?
know. I told DVS I wasn't even gonna speak on it, and I wanted to do a little bit more homework before I even brought it up because I know it's so touchy. It's just like talking about politics or religion. It's like you're gonna have half the people hating you or disagreeing with you regardless. It's like a lose-lose situation, even getting into it. But it's an unfortunate situation. That's all I will say. It's unfortunate that somebody lost their life. Like I said, whenever there's a loss, it's a loss. You know what I mean?
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So trying to run anyone over is attempted murder. So yes, but they're saying, I've seen people saying this, that if she wanted to run him over, she could have ran him over. Now I'm just playing devil's advocate. Don't shoot. I'm actually playing like DBS should be listening right now. If he's smart, he can come with some angles next time. But he's out of his mind on this shit. He don't really have a good take on it. His take is stupid. But
shout out to the whole chat. They've been riding with us tonight, though. 300. We got some Spartans in the chat. YouTube streets, you know where it's at.
Barry Wood has a good point. Pino stopped grooming AGB, fool. Oh man.
Shit.
Do you gotta go? Let me see. Suicide by cop. That's what a lot of people are saying too. Suicide by cop.
Yeah, see, that's another angle, you know what I mean?
It's
I've seen
just
people running with that narrative too. You never know.
like we gotta like I'm not teaching my kid to do that. Like fight the righteous fight.
Right.
Because it's gonna end as something like that. It's gonna end to something like that. I mean, we see it over. Like, look at Kyle Rittenhouse, right? At the end of the day, actually, they could have come with this argument. Kyle Rittenhouse he was out there fighting the fight, right? Ended up taking lives, and it's all been justified. Self-defense. He got hit with a damn skateboard. I think a lot of people do agree that what Kyle Rittenhouse did is justified. He actually got found not guilty for it.
Right.
But he was also out in the mix in the shit. That's what people don't understand. Like, he's still getting in the shit. And this lady did the same thing.
Yeah, and of course you're always gonna tell your kids, right? Like, do as I say, not as I do. But they're always watching you. They're always watching what you do. Like, you're a role model. People they look up to you. So it's kind of a sticky situation,
It's even like Zimmerman, bro. And Zimmerman, there's a new report on him. He's homeless. I don't know what state he's homeless in, but they're saying George Zimmerman is homeless. But even with Zimmerman, justified he got found not guilty, right? But was it the actions that led up to it? Like he did a bunch of shit that he didn't need to do. Like he didn't mind his bit. That's the end of the day, not minding your business. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't really mind his business. He went out there. Those guys didn't mind his business either. They all didn't mind their business on that shit. But even that girl that just got shot, she didn't mind her business.
Yeah, that brings us full circle. We were talking about that earlier. Like, minding your business is crucial just in life in general, not just prison, the streets, just in life in general, whether you're in the workplace or any environment you're in, minding your own business is crucial. But even Judge Cam TV official, their YouTube, they just dropped a video on Wade Wilson. I know you've seen the the Ant Brown stuff. You getting charged for attempted murder.
Antonio Brown,
yeah. I got that Ant Brown in my messages, and I seen that Death just did a video on one of the Island Boys getting arrested again. So it's like this world's gone mad, bro.
Yeah, so Antonio Brown's incident is from the Aiden Ross event. He got jumped, but he didn't have his gun on him when he got jumped. That would have been self-defense.
Yeah, he got it and popped. He said he popped two warning shots, but as far as throwing hands, it looked like he threw from the video I seen, it looked like he threw the first punch, but he said he was in fear for his life. Now, depending what state he is, if you're in Florida, you got that stand your ground shit. So,
Yeah, no, for sure. And then the Island Boys got caught with fentanyl, and they got evicted. One of them did. I don't know where Kodiak Red is. It's Fly Soldier I believe that's the one that's doing fentanyl.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Kodak Red or Fly Soldier or whatever, but I know this shorty is about to be in one of their videos. Allegedly, they're supposed to be doing some kind of video together, but I don't know now. I just seen the video. I didn't get to watch the video, but I seen Lockdown 23-1 drop the video. It just says one of the Island Boys arrested again. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we should do our 2026 predictions because I said this a couple years ago, but I think it's going to happen again. One of the Island Boys, unfortunately, will pass away, and the other one's going to be really sad because they're doing fentanyl, bro. Come on.
Yeah, or they're gonna catch a case they can't run from, like something too serious
that's going to save their life. That's going to save one of their lives if they get locked up.
If you can't get a slap in the wrist, you're going to have to go sit down for a second and think about it.
Oh, it was Kodiak Red. Charleston White dead in 2026. See, I said that last year too. I don't see that. I think the majority of the black community fucks with Charleston White.
I hope Adam 22 gets his ass. These are the same things we've been saying for years. Charleston White ended up getting clipped. Adam 22 getting hit, Poetic Flacco getting it. You know, they're gonna bust them in the shit. All this shit, but it hasn't happened yet. So it's crazy.
So let's break this down, Ronnie. Let's break this down because we got to go with accessibility. We got a geographic it comes into play. Adam 22's percentage of him losing his life is way, way higher than Charleston White's, in my opinion, this year.
Just because of his location.
Yeah, it's just because of the location and all the stuff he's doing that's locally that's disgusting and pissing people off.
Same thing with Poetic Flacco, Pathetic Flacco. I had given him that name a while ago. I see 1090 run with that shit. But Pathetic Flacco, I'm thinking they're gonna put hands, feet, elbows, knees, and toes on that motherfucker. But it's like I haven't seen it happen yet, but I feel like it's coming.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Listen, man. I'm just saying, yeah, it's getting sticky out here.
Facts.
No, I think it's meth or crack plug. No, Mallory, he got actually charged with fentanyl. He got a charge for it. That's what I'm saying. He's doing fentanyl.
Yeah, once
unless
they get
he's
to that police
serving it.
station, or even before then, they're gonna run them tests. They're gonna know exactly what you have. You might have multiple things, but even if that one drug, even if it was meth or cocaine, crack cocaine, it could have fentanyl in it, and bang, you're charged with fentanyl possession.
I'm reading 1090's video now. So he got caught doing fentanyl. So I don't know if he got charged with it or not, but there's fentanyl in 1090 Jake's video. So
right.
I really didn't watch it. I didn't,
I was gonna say even the lockdown 23-1, I didn't watch it, but it does say one of the Island Boys arrested again.
1090 Jake millionaire 2026. He's already a millionaire. What are you talking about, bro?
Facts.
Or I'm not saying he's a millionaire like steady, but he made a million. He made a million. Yeah. And we got every single one of 1090 Jake's DRs from Kit, so we're gonna be going over that.
Yeah,
she requested, bro. Let me tell you something.
It's gonna be crazy.
You prison YouTubers, she's getting everybody's DRs. I'm just, you know what I mean? These guys out here, Ronnie, and we're gonna be here to cover it.
Facts.
We're gonna be here to cover every one of y'all motherfucking DRs, man. Dude, it's like your credential. It's like their credentials.
Yeah.
Pino's is coming. A lot of other dudes are coming. Small, big.
If they're smart, they're gonna get in front of it and make a documentary. Like Pino said, he's gonna drop one on himself before somebody else does, because you know it's coming.
Yeah, because Pino, Pino's DRs, he said he has 72, and he has 3 that are like, people are gonna be like, what the, like not too crazy, but they're gonna be like, what the fuck, Pino?
Right.
So, and that's pretty good. If you got 3 out of 72, that's the rest are like fighting and shit. So we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah.
Oh shit. White Eye said something. Hold on. White Eye, salute to White Eyes. He said, hey, that's good. I lost all mine throughout 8 transfers. Oh, you had them on you and you lost. Oh, got you. Yeah, she didn't say your name. She didn't say your name, bro. She was saying she didn't say White Eye's name.
Nah, she ain't worried about the anarchy. She's going after these, probably the bigger YouTubers, respectfully, like 1090. That she's definitely gonna be covering his.
Yeah, she already got 1090s. 1090 doesn't have that many. It's not. I got the files. It's not in. Byron Blake didn't show all of his shit. Like there's some stuff that makes him look good that Byron didn't show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is it's part of his channel, is what it is. But we're gonna come with we got all of them. We got the one we got the. Listen, Jake, if you're listening, 1090 Jake, I'll let you know how I know you these DRs. You have a DR when you were in solitary, get caught with the fishing line. And then I talked to Pino about it. He said in the regular population, he wouldn't have got that DR. But since he was in the box, in the hole, that's the reason he got that DR. So I'm actually go ahead.
They're going to consider anything contraband at that point because you're supposed to be on lockdown. You know what I mean?
I mean, we have to listen, bro. Florida YouTuber. So there's not one that's been in the system long time that's on YouTube from Florida. Like, there's prison YouTubers that live in Florida, but they're not Florida YouTubers. They did their time in another state, so they don't qualify for like Florida. So yeah, you got to point
Florida
to it.
Was going crazy for a while. 1090, Pino, K Frog, King Shine, DOC TV. At one time, there They were popping. Domi, like there was a lot of Florida dudes. You know, Virginia's killing it too, but Florida was up there for a while.
Yeah, but all their time together only equals like 5 years. No, I'm just playing.
Oh shit!
Nah,
You
I'm
catch
just
the wreck.
playing. I'm just playing, man. Oh shit. No, but no, I'm trying to think. There ain't really no one that I would think would have. Oh, maybe Domi. Maybe Domi had more DRs than Pino. Because he didn't clean his room a lot.
You
He
never
didn't.
know, B. He said he didn't clean his room. Oh shit!
He did. Remember,
Didn't
Zebby
clean
was
the
reading all
cell.
his shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well,
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be his cellmate, man. Shout out to the whole chat for riding with us almost 3 hours, man. We
yo,
appreciate you. Hit that like button if you like something.
we out of here, man. I gotta get ready for work. I gotta go to bed for work. Uh, Ronnie's great live. We might come back tomorrow. I think Jumpsuit said to react. We're gonna have to. If Jumpsuit's got some new information, he said it tonight, but we're gonna have
Yeah.
to react to that video, bro.
Yeah, he said he's dropping a banger, so we might have to, you know what I mean? We might have to pull that up and see what that about. For sure. Definitely.
Somebody said that Flames Trotter went live talking about Jumpsuit. Listen, man, this is the
Oh
thing.
man.
This is the thing with that. With him over here in the YouTube streets, we're on another. Me and Ronnie, we had our conference meeting. We talked about how we got to get back to the true crime. We're
Yep.
covering cases. We're sticking to one thing
We're
on
putting
here.
in work,
The
yeah.
the drama. If y'all want the drama, we all want us to bring Flames up. We'll be on the New Age Plug channel. We'll bring them up over there or something. Because over here we got to keep this shit. And y'all had a great interaction with Jumpsuit tonight. Me and DVS have been arguing all day, anyways, before this live stream about the ice stain because he doesn't want to acknowledge the other video. So he just doesn't want, bro. Oh man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm trying to help him, man.
Yeah, I seen you trying to throw him a few alley oops. He just wasn't catching them. You know what I mean?
Like two things can be true tonight. We said it. She passed away. It's unfortunate. Did she deserve to die? I don't know. I wouldn't say. I would say no, but
Right.
in the court of law, I don't think he's gonna. And even Trump's already came out and said the dude's justified. Stephen A. Smith said something about it and said
Right.
he's good too.
But I hear what you're saying too. Like if she was to hit somebody and take their life, they'd be spinning a different narrative right now. Or if she was to kill a cop, you know what I mean? If you know.
Yeah, I don't think. I honestly, in my heart, don't think she deserved to die, bro. But
No,
at
of
the
course
same
not.
time, it's like you can't be out there doing stupid shit. Like it's
Yeah,
like one of
that's
those
more than excessive
situations.
force.
It's just like, bro. It's like I pray that none of our kids that go do something stupid. Like it's kind of like when you get that call like, oh man, it's like fucking Alex Murdoch's kid that he murdered that kept wrecking the boat.
Right.
It's like you don't want to get that call. It's like, bro, fuck, man. You don't want to. I don't know why
You
she
never
would go
want to
do
get
that
that
shit.
call saying they took a fall.
Like why the fuck would she go and start shit with ICE?
Oh, the
They're already
dog.
on edge. That same they did. I will say this too. They found another incident with the same dude. He has been in some other incidents.
Yeah, see, that's gonna come up. See, the reason why it ain't like so shocking to me, the outcome is tragic. But as far as people beefing with ICE, that's something I see every day in person or every other day. If not in person, I see it on Instagram. In Boston and in Massachusetts, people are going to war with the Trump administration and ICE agents. It's like something you see on a daily basis. If you don't see it in person, all you gotta do is pull up your Instagram and you'll see like 5, 6 different fucking people beefing with ICE agents on the streets of Massachusetts. Straight up.
Is ICE in Boston?
What? Bro, yo, you can't even go to the corner store and get some blunts without seeing somebody
Holy
getting
shit.
wrapped up by it. Like they'll have like 16 like Venezuelans out there, like, bro, zip tied and like young bucks too. Like you see dudes 16, 17, 18, 19, like you see like 20 of them all sitting on the curb with handcuffs, bro. Like they're deep out here. They've been out here ever since. And it's been, see, like Boston is like the front line. So like when I was talking about the No Kings thing years ago, people didn't know what I was talking about. Now it's everywhere. The ICE shit been going on since Trump was reelected. I'm talking about this has been going on for over a year out here. and now all of a sudden it's just trickling down everywhere else. Maybe this because I'm in Boston, that's all I see. But I've been seeing it for a grip now, straight up. You know?
Yeah, nah, for sure. I just know one day that all the construction workers were gone, and then everyone came back. Like it took about a week. It took about a week, and then they either went through the right process. I think it's a miscommunication thing. I think some people just felt like it's easier to do it this way instead of getting your social security number doing it the right way. You know.
Yeah, I've seen a few people come back. It's even on the news, man. A few months ago, a few people like they were fucking with young bucks too, like teenagers and shit like that. They were taking them out of schools, taking them off of job sites, work sites. But a few of them come back, maybe a handful of them. But for the most part, a lot of them you just seen disappear, bro.
DVS doesn't understand the issue with immigration. He says that this country was founded on immigration, which is true. But he doesn't understand the 2025 or 2026 logic. Yeah, dude, bro, you literally, if no one had social security numbers and we're the only ones paying taxes, it doesn't add up, bro. You can't do that. You're breaking the law by coming in this country. You got to go through the right process.
Well, the way
bro.
I look at it, right? If one of us was to go into a certain country, we might not even come out alive. Never mind come out at all. You're gonna get charged. You're gonna get locked up. Like a lot of other countries are a lot more strict than we are when it comes to that. You know, they'll lock your ass up if you're lucky to stay alive.
That live is at K and A. I hung on that corner as a team, but I think they keep K and A pretty cleaned up now. Is that the location of what happened earlier or yesterday?
That's crazy. But
They
yeah,
do.
I gotta watch more on it. I gotta read up a little bit more on it, see a few more clips to have a little bit better of an understanding. All I really heard was somebody lost their life, and and as far as where DVS's narrative was coming from, because of who she is, her status and stuff like that, he's basically thinking if they would do it to her, they would do it to anybody. If they could pull it off with her, they could pull it off with anybody. If they get away with it, or if it ends up being called justified, or so-called, you know, quote unquote justified or whatever. I think that's kind of his take on it, but I can't really speak for him.
Doing it what's the right way? The right way is going to get your green card, and then you get a visa, right? I don't even know the process, but I know there's a right way to do it, right? But this person's saying that people are getting deported. Now we've seen people get deported, but they got deported because they didn't have a green card, or they expired, or visa expired. I even think 21 Savage got deported at one time, right? Then they had to get it fixed.
Yep.
That's why you got to stay up to date on that shit and get it fixed.
Yep.
It is a right way. There is a right way to do shit.
Documents being citizens. I mean, like you said, everyone started off as immigrants, whether it's us or our ancestors. My ancestors came over from Ireland or whatever, but eventually, you know, we were all. So each situation is different. Nobody wants to see a kid go through that stuff. You know what I mean? But they changed a lot of laws back in the day. You could have what they would call, now this ain't my words, but they would call it an anchor baby. So if you had a baby, that kid could keep you in this country because that kid's a citizen. But ever since Trump was elected, a lot of that shit has changed. So they're going through a lot of changes right now. It's just crazy.
And Janet, I believe in God. You believe in God, but not everybody believes in God, you know. So you're saying it's God's land.
Believes in the same God, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So what, you know what I mean? It's
but
like,
now we're doing the two things I don't like to do.
I know. Politics. Let's go. Let's go.
Like a fat bitch in dodgeball.
We out.
Peace. YouTube streets.